Yeah. Just now launching it so we can at least check it out. Make sure that sound and everything else is coming across. Everything else is coming across. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. Cool. All right, and my countdown ticker is still ticking. It didn't freeze like it's done every single session. We are close to launching, so I am going to let you guys manage the stream as I close it, and I'll just watch it from OBS. So I guess I should look and see. Look and see to manage the queue. Complete all. There we go. All right, cool. All right then. How much time I got? Oh, I guess it's time to launch. Let's do this. And we're here. And my camera isn't working. Of course it's not. It's one of the things I should have checked ahead of time. But let's go here and let's see if that fixes it. Probably not. All right, give me just a second as I jump from screen to screen. Let's go here and hopefully when I come back, it'll be there. And of course not. Okay. I remember we had to do this before. Give me just a second. I had to. Let's go studio mode and go down to the DMs. I'm such an idiot. It's like I get so involved with doing everything but the things that really matter. So let's see. Go here. Deactivate. Activate. And we're back. Lock it. And come out of studio mode. There we are. Hello, everybody. I made it. But took me a little bit, but we are here. Thanks for showing up tonight on this fine Monday evening. I am Sean, your host, bringing you together as always with the finest first edition gamers that this channel has to offer. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking us out. If you're new here, welcome. If you're an old hand, welcome back. You know what to do. A little bit about us. Obviously, we are a first edition gaming group playing here on Monday nights. If you like 5e, we also have every other Friday we have a 5th edition game going. This upcoming Friday is a stream night, so we encourage you to come check us out for that night. It's all Greyhawk all the time, which is where we are currently. We're here same time, same channel, just different days, 7:30 till 11ish, give or take, depending upon when us old people start nodding off. When you start hearing people snoring coming through on the other end, then we know it's time to get off. But until then, we're going to game on. I want to remind everybody, don't forget to get your Nat 1s and your Nat 20s in now, so the party has ample opportunity to use them. They are only good for this stream, unless extenuating circumstances. I may allow it to go over to follow on stream, but as of right now, nobody has any Nat 1s or Nat 20s that I am aware of. Let me double check that just to be sure, and nope. I had a Nat 1 from last stream, but that no longer exists. So, as you know, as you watch a stream, you can earn tokens. You can trade those tokens in by clicking the little gold coin at the bottom of the chat, just underneath the chat block. It's on the left-hand side there. Click it. That'll pop open a window. You can select Nat 1 or Nat 20 and spend those free tokens to give the players what they may need. Also, if you want to help support stream, don't forget, for every 100 bits you cheer, you can grant a +1 to the player or DM of your choice. Those do last forever and ever. You just need to let us know who they're for. Currently, I, your humble DM, have a +2 and a +5. Deglin has a pair of +5s and a +2. Baron has a pair of +5s and a +1. Reese still has a +1. Ronnie has a +2. Varus has a +5 and a +3, and Zadkiel has a trio of +5s and a +1. So, doesn't matter if you can't track it. Just let me know, and I will let you know if you have any points left to use. So that helps support the stream. Definitely appreciate that. And also, of course, if you want to really help support the stream, subscribe to our channel. Every penny and every dime that we make, it goes back into the stream in some way, shape, or form, typically in the form of hosting services or some content that I subscribe to help provide for both games. I do want to encourage everybody also, if you like Greyhawk, go hit the Greyhawk Creatives Teams page. Check that out. There's a bunch of different content providers out there. All of them have Greyhawk in their works or in their content, some way, shape, or form, particularly Lord Gazumba, who started it all. But you can also hit !socials. If you came into the chat and it's not sitting there already, I actually did that a little while ago, but anytime you want, hit !socials, and that'll tell you every place you can get all of the content I just talked about, whether it's our YouTube page, our Twitter page, this particular Twitch page, or the Greyhawk Creatives team page. So I encourage you guys to check all of that out. Last announcement, I guess. Don't forget, I've been talking about it. I have a face-to-face game. It is a 5e game. It is not Greyhawk. It is Forgotten Realms only because I'm running it for my kids and his friends. And so my kids are all older, obviously. And with that, they're all kind of living together, most of them, but they're the guy that's got their house, I guess they're selling it, so everybody's moving in their own different way. So that at home game is probably going to shift to online sometime in May ish. That'll be probably still on Thursday night, which is a tough deal because then we're going up against Lord Kazumba. But who knows? Maybe it's a better thing because if we play a little later and we get a raid by him, that'd be pretty cool. I haven't been raided by Jay in a while. Just never stream whenever he's streaming. So, but anyway, I encourage you guys to come check that out. As I said, it's a 5e Forgotten Realms game. Currently running the Waterdeep Dragon Heist module. The party's in getting ready to get into part 4. Right at the end of part 3, getting ready to get into part 4. It's been fun. I'm not a big Forgotten Realms guy. I've been learning a lot about it as a DM, obviously. So we'll see how long that continues. And if I bring it online after the Waterdeep, I may switch it over to Greyhawk and just play some of the modules that they want to play, but just set them all in Greyhawk. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested, come check us out then as well. Lando knows a lot of FR, but unfortunately you won't be in the game. We've got all of our players already. So, yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about Forgotten Realms, but anyway, so I encourage you to come check that out. Now, getting back to this game, for those that have been following, our party they completed their task of stopping the Falcon from invading and attacking the free city of Greyhawk. They received all kinds of accolades and awards, and they got to spend a lot of downtime just relaxing, moving on with their lives a little bit in the city itself. We discussed a little bit some of the awards and some of the things that they did get to do. But about 6 months down the road, they were called back to the church to see if they would be willing to go on another mission, because in the Free City there were a trio of artifacts that were stolen, and the Thieves Guild was pretty pissed that there would dare to be somebody thieving in the city without their consent, and B, the artifacts that were taken were literally some pretty powerful items. And so the party was brought in, and with their history of helping the city and how well known they were to the upper echelon of society, they were asked if they would take the mission to go to a place known as White Plume Mountain and see if they could recover said artifacts. Rumor mills have it that an ancient wizard by the name of Caraptus may or may not be involved, which is kind of scary because he was apparently dead 1,000 years ago. But he may not be. He may not be dead. And so the party undertook this mission. They received this poem that says, "Search ye far or search ye near, you'll never find no trace of three, unless you follow instructions clear, for the weapons abide with me. North past forest, farm, and furrow you must go to the feathered mound. Then down away from the sun you'll burrow. Forget life, forget light, forget sound. To rescue wave you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble. Cross tavern vast where chain links rattle, lies whelm past water spouts double. Black razor yet remains to be won, underneath inverted ziggurat. That garnered think not that you're done, for now you'll find you're caught. I care not, former owners brave, what heroes you seek to hire. Though mighty, I'll make each one my slave, or send him to the fire." Or words to that effect. But anyway, the party saw that got this poem. It was determined that it was White Plume Mountain, and so the party was teleported nearby, where they ended up in the town of Yellowreach. And there, staying at the Ettin's Journey, they met a few folks, had a few drinks, got a little bit of information on what they needed to do, and so went to scale said mountain. Having gotten up to the top, they found a crevice that led back into a cave, and in that cave, they found a hidden in the sense that it was under all the muck and mud, but they found a trap door where when they lifted it, there was a old rusty iron spiral staircase leading down into the depths below. And so when we last left off, our party had just descended into the muck and mire that is the cave complex um, deep in the bowels of White Plume Mountain. And that was where we left off. Hey, Paul, thanks for showing, man. We appreciate you, boss. Don't forget to get your Nat 1s and your Nat 20s in if you guys haven't already. Again, click the little gold coin underneath the chat message box. Click that. It'll pop open a window. You can trade those tokens in. Just let us know who the Nat 1 or the Nat 20 is for. Currently, nobody has anything. So this is, if there's ever a time to give away Nat 1s and Nat 20s, now would be the time. So as I said, before we get started, players, does anybody have any questions about where we are or what we're doing or what has transpired before? So I know that Ronnie Noblight is going to be a little late. He's got some stuff going on. Not sure where Zadkill is. I think Zadkill just forgets that he has games on Mondays and Fridays, but who knows? We'll figure it out. But players, you guys got anything that you need to bring up or something we need to discuss prior to kicking off tonight's adventure?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. So
I got
then,
nothing.
me either. I got nothing. Let's just all relax for
I'm
the
not-
day and shoot
I'm not
shit.
here check his door for traps.
Okay. So first of all, I just want to reiterate what we found as we came down the iron stairs.
Okay.
As you come down the iron spiral staircase, some 100 feet or so, you descend into the dark depths. The stairs, while rusty and slick and slimy, are relatively sturdy. And at the bottom, you find yourself in a small 20-foot square chamber with a single door in the eastern wall. At the bottom of the staircase, the floor you find is covered in water. Floating upon it are patches of a green and white scum. Some of the scum seems to have gained purchase on the rock walls and even the ceiling. So apparently this scum may have, or this chamber may have filled with water in times past. For the scum, as I said, is actually up to the ceiling in some places. It clings there, moist and ugly, staining the smooth carved volcanic rock. And again, as I said, just opposite the foot of the staircase is a 10-foot, or is a door that's about 8 foot high, 4 feet wide, iron bound bands. No lock, but it does have a handle to pull inward. The floor itself is covered in a, like I said, you've got this scummy algae stuff floating on water, so you're not sure how deep the water is when you first get down there. I know I have all you guys standing in the chamber, but that's because I couldn't fit everybody on top of the staircase. Well, I could have, but you'd all be on top of one another.
I would have filmed it with my 10-foot pole.
Okay, as you poke down, it hits solid ground about a foot underneath, but as you sort of poke, it slides like it's very slick and muddy at the with the floor.
I have to watch her step or find a way to walk on the water.
Daglin, did you just get an error on the map or
Yeah,
not?
I did.
Yeah, I can see nothing but my token.
That's what's supposed to be because it's pitch black down here.
Oh. We don't have a light source?
Don't think anybody has one lit as you came down, no.
Hey guys, I can't see.
Yeah, it's saying that you let me let me put your token back on there, Declan, just to be sure.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Okay.
Pull out one of your lamps, probably.
Well, I didn't try to light my lamp.
It's weird because it's
I
showing.
I used to have a lantern, but it's not. I don't have it anymore. Somebody stole it.
Ah!
I like it.
Actually, yeah, I don't have the lantern app available now.
Yeah, there was a module that was conflicting with everything, and it had to do with the light HUD. And so when you used to be able to click on your token, it would show you could click the light thing, but it doesn't. That HUD was causing some serious issues. So I'm just refreshing my DM screen right now. For some reason, it was telling me, yeah, for some reason, it's saying that you're not on the map. So it's like, I'm going to click you, I'm going to delete you, and then I am going to take you and put you right back. There we go.
Okay, yeah, I see myself. I don't see anybody else, but I do see part of the floor pattern.
Yeah, you can see. So let us do this. I'm going to use Ronnie. Well, actually, I'm going to use Burly Bear. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, I'm going to do 20. We're going to do something like this. Make it a torch. Is it not? Oh, there it is. Torch.
Hey, somebody lit the screen. Burly
this
Bear
is-
does not have an actor.
I know. So something's going on with the.
Oh, Paul just shared 100 points.
Nice. Thank you, sir. All right. So I'm
Now
going to do this.
everybody's disappeared.
Yeah, I know. So
Yep.
I'm going to hang on. I'm going to take everybody off this map right now. And I'm going to put everybody back on because for some reason it's suddenly saying, oh, these people don't have tokens on there. So I'm going to put everybody back. Not sure what happened. Don't blame me. This time it's Foundry. All right. Everybody is on there. And so now I'm going to go back. And as I said, I am going to use Burly Bear as my torch. Gonna do torchlight, and it's really weird that Foundry did that. I have no idea what the hell's going on here. I don't know what's going on, but now again it's telling me Burly Bear doesn't have on a token. But does the light show for you guys? Can you guys see now? All right, so everybody can see now because, like I said, I put Burly Bear and he's got a torchlight that gives off about a 20-foot radius. So I just want to make sure everybody can see the whole square chamber now, 20 by 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure. So Burly Bear is going to be our torch.
Why is there? Oh, that gold circle's around.
That gold circle is that's Sad Kill's aura of protection.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we're settled and we've unscrewed ourselves, Varus, go ahead and give me your check for traps. As you inspect the door, it's slimy, it's wet, it's gunky, but it does not appear to be trapped.
Well, hey, Hunter, is that you? You want to open the door? Because it might be stuck with all this water and humidity.
I'm moving Zadkill around, but I'm not going to do any actions until whatever. So
doors open.
all right. Oops. This is going to be
Put my staff out into the hallway.
right. I am just moving Burly Bear just so he has the light out there, whatever. Okay.
I'm
So
basically looking for pits or oozes or things like
okay.
that.
Are we going to go single file, double file? How do we want to do this? We can fit 2 people side by side. We can go single file, however you guys want to do it.
I'd say single file.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So Zadkiel insists that he follows Varys.
Yeah, I'd be happy to have you follow me. I want to stay in that war.
All right. You begin to move your way down. You see on the other side of the door, by the way, is a liquid-filled hallway. As you guys walk, you can feel the slimy mud beneath your boots. The water itself is about maybe a foot deep. It's just under shin, or right at about shin height, depending. If you're a yeah, if you're a halfling, it's probably up to your waist by now. But as I said, it's just slimy and smelly, and
I'm just going to have come along as I do.
okay.
You know, I tell them to swear ahead of me. That
Okay.
way, you know, don't want to fall in a pit or something.
Okay.
Okay, moving along.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these tokens, but it keeps telling me that. Sorry, I didn't mean to move exactly ahead of you. As you get down about 80 feet or so, the tunnel turns to the left.
Hey, here's north. I'll peek around the corner.
All right. You can see that the hallway goes for about 50 or 60 feet, and then it opens into what looks to be some sort of a nexus. But from your vantage point, you can see there is a large cat-like, lion-like creature sitting right in the middle of the hallway ahead.
Well, we have company ahead. Don't know if they're friendly or not, but might want to be ready. And I'll poke ahead here and
All
wait
right.
till Zadkiel rounds the
I
corner.
wish we had a druid that'd be able to talk to him.
I mean, they might speak common. Who knows?
Yep. All right. As you move forward, you recognize the creature ahead as it comes better into view. It looks like a sphinx of some sort.
Oh, that's an unusual being to be way down here in the volcano. Another prisoner of this mage, maybe?
Maybe. You get to
Oh, so
probably you get to about maybe 10 feet from it when right about where you're at, Varys, suddenly you walk smack into some sort of a wall.
Oh, one of those damn things.
As you
Mage!
get there, the Sphinx looks up. As you
Wave. I wave high.
Before you can see a rather large gyno sphinx sitting behind a freeform desk in the middle of this 3-way fork. The sphinx itself appear to be rather mangy, bedraggled, hair all in tangles. She appears to be just like a bored woman filing her nails with some sort of a piece of iron. Her nails, by the way, do not look mangy in the least. They look rather sharp. As you approach and you hit the wall, she sort of chuckles. And then she looks up. Oh, you can't see anything?
No, I can't see anything past where my characters.
Okay. Let me...
I see it on the stream, but I don't see it on the... There it is, okay.
Yeah, I had to move the light source into and out. She sort of looks up and in the strangest voice that you could ever think for a majestic creature such as this, she goes,
Welcome to Whitestone Mountain. May I help you?
Can you tell me where Whelm, Wave, and Black Razor are?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Could you please phrase your question in another manner?
Can you let us pass?
Oh, of course I can. However, you must answer the riddle.
Oh, well, hang on a second. May I answer the riddle, folks? Get your thinking caps on.
All right,
As-
smart people to the front.
as she
Well,
as she then her voice changes slightly, becoming actually a little more bass and not quite as nasally. Young men may think they lose beauty as they get older. Wise men know that true beauty lies here. Once
we have-
again, young men think they lose beauty as they get older. Wise men know that true beauty lies here.
Okay, so we can talk amongst ourselves before we give an
Oh,
official
oh,
answer.
absolutely. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
post it. I'm gonna post it in the chat too.
I would say either soul or heart.
Yeah. Okay.
my thoughts exactly.
Sounds good. If
As she looks,
I turn around and say, if we answer wrong, is there a consequence?
Yes, you do not get to pass. But I will
Okay.
give you can guess more than one time if you feel like you want to waste any more of my time.
Fair
Oh, we
enough.
really don't want to
All right.
waste your time.
No, we don't. But that's good to know. And, okay. So which one do you want to go with?
so again, just as we said,
Young
young
men-
men may think they lose beauty as they grow older. Wise men know that true beauty lies here.
Baron says
Probably-
within.
Within is also soul or heart. So yeah.
I mean, heart might be good. Okay, he's
Lies.
one to try first.
Well, I'm thinking when she
Look at
says wise men know the true beauty lies here. True beauty lies within.
Yeah.
Beauty lies in.
Within.
Within, within.
Oneself.
Yeah.
Is
The
it-
key,
it-
the key seems to be true beauty lies here. Beauty lies where?
Yeah.
Beauty lies.
Within. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, but is it like a noun, a pronoun, adjective?
I don't know. That could be pretty tough.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to. What do you all want to go with?
Somebody want to give me an intelligence check?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
Mine's not.
Let the
terrible.
smart guy. Let the smart guy do it.
Well, go for it, wizard.
Um,
Oh, at least you didn't fail.
beholder?
That's really intelligent.
Eye of the beholder. Oh.
Yeah, so Baron starts to think of phrases that he's heard in the past about beauty lying wherever. And I think Deglin just said something similar, and it sort of jogs. It kind of jogs Baron's memory when he says, "Oh yeah, beauty lies in the
Heart.
The eye of the beholder, whoever's looking at it could. One person might think something's ugly, where another person might think it's beautiful. So
Yep.
it's the
Yep.
person looking.
So
Is the
therefore, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder is essentially what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you say that, she sort of looks up in surprise. She goes,
Oh my gosh, it's like the first time in 500 years anybody's ever answered one of my riddles. You are so smart. In fact, you are correct. Beauty lies. Beauty does lie in the eye of the beholder.
and suddenly behind you, you hear
Oh
this
my
sort of
God.
this. Suddenly, you hear this sort of this popping, hissing sound behind you, and you turn around and you see this massive 10-foot around blob with these half a dozen or more tentacles sort of sticking off its head. It's got a huge single eye and its mouth is open wide. Everybody roll for initiative.
Son
Maybe
of a bitch.
maybe it could have been like maybe if we act like a beholder, they'll think we're one of them.
Yes, all put our heads together and kind of look like one big. Yeah.
No, kind of
right.
like that zombie movie with those British guys. They were walking around like zombies, and so they didn't attack them.
All right, as we go into our first combat of the night, actions, please. Let's talk about. Where are they? Where is my? There they are. Deglin, action.
I have no idea. I am going to use. I'm probably just going to hit the damn thing. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Okay, mace or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rod.
All right, rod. Okay, the rod of smiting.
Yeah.
Baron, action.
Okay, there it is. Magic missile, of course.
Spell it is. Reese, action.
Going in the mace.
Mace it is. Ronnie No Blight is going
This
to.
beholder is making noise.
Yes, it is hissing, loud, and gurgling. Varys, action.
I'm turning invisible, even though it might not help.
Zadkiel.
Well, you said it's gurgling.
Well, it's like gurgling, snarling, spitting, hissing
Well,
at you
we're
guys.
like guys.
I just need your action.
All right. Well, at least it's not gargling. That's okay. We're going to. Okay, I got a question about this keen blade real quick
Okay?
before I take the action. Do I need to call a shot on that, or is that just around the roll?
That's just the roll itself.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna attack it with the keen blade. Of course, I'm gonna try and not look at its
Ugly mode.
eyes.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go. As we
And-
begin our. Oh, where is it? Oh,
It was nice playing with you guys.
All right. Baron, you are up first. You get to go.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. Yeah, the beholder is actually opening its mouth to bite first round as it comes out. Sorry, I thought you were going first, but I didn't scroll up far enough. As it targets Reese and goes to bite him. As of right now, he is not using any of... Why does it not have the... Son of a gun? Hang on. For some reason, it didn't have all of his attacks on here, so let me...
Well, if he's biting, maybe it's an old eye beholder. Maybe he's got dentures.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay, good. He's targeted.
Yep. As he rolls at Reese, whiffs at Reese. So that is the one attack for this round. Next round is when everything else spins up. Baron, you're up.
5 missiles.
5 missiles it
Casting.
is. Go ahead and cast. Boom! You guys watch as these magical darts come leaping out of
Holy.
Baron's fingertips, striking right into the beholder. Where is it?
Godfrey Daniels.
Why did it not? Did it not take it down?
Am I the only one that can't see the beholder?
Maybe it's because where you're standing, or because there's no light down there. Why did it not? Why did it not take the damage off? You did target it, didn't you? Didn't look like it was targeted. That's why.
Yeah, I
I
did.
see it, but I don't see it on
I
stream.
did. I actually checked.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, it's because I had the screen covered up for the stream screen. So yeah. Anyway, so let me.
I hit the T. The arrows
Yep.
came in, and
Yep. Yep.
I almost felt good about myself doing
As-
that.
As the five missiles strike into the beholder, suddenly it just lets out this horrific scream, echoing everywhere, and it sort of collapses dead onto the ground. Out of its inside rolls out a bone scroll tube.
Mine.
Okay.
I kicked the beholder's corpse first to be sure that it's
Okay.
real.
It doesn't move. It sort of plops around your foot, but you can see that it is slowly disintegrating into the water as it's lying
Well, then
there.
I will pick up the scroll. I
Okay.
will pick up the scroll before it takes the scroll with it.
Okay. You now have a bone scroll tube sealed at both ends with wax.
Must have been a balloon.
And it popped.
Oh, sorry. I have to. There we go. Now everybody should be able to-
I'm looking at this thing going,
That was too easy.
boy, if we had a druid, I could ask. I vaguely remember something about gas spore
Oh, those are true. There's gas
being
spores as well.
similar to a beholder, but not nearly as deadly.
That is true. There are those, but usually those explode with gas. Hence
Yeah,
their
we-
term gas spore.
This
So
one
one,
just collapsed.
yeah.
This
Seen
one just
one
sort of-
before.
I mean, it acted like a true live creature that you just destroyed with 18 hit points of magic missiles.
Might have been some kind of one that was weakened and then been trapped here,
Yes.
or it might have been
Yeah,
some
that
kind
was,
of,
what was it called? Blood?
or maybe
I'm-
some kind of fancy illusion.
Yeah, fancy illusion too, whichever. Anyway, regardless, you now have this
Anyway,
bone
I
scroll
have
tube.
a bone scroll. Okay. I will take a moment to take the bone scroll, and put it into my backpack.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'll worry about what's on it later.
Okay.
Who knows what else is going to happen?
Yes, true. So, as you guys are now back at the north end of the hallway,
Can we pass?
you cannot.
Oh, so we didn't answer right then.
Oh, you answered correctly. She said you answered correctly.
All right, and what's the deal? I look at her.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself here.
As she looks and she says,
You saw beauty in the eye of the beholder. There was something
Can I tell
beautiful
her-
in the eye of the beholder.
Bone scroll case.
Your ladiness. We also
All
see beauty in the eye of a holy avenger.
All right. Hey, Mary, take out the scroll and read it, or at least look at it.
Okay. All right.
Because
I will. I will go ahead. Go back into my backpack.
Okay.
And I will.
this is
I
his
will
favorite food.
break out the scroll carefully from the
Okay.
bone scroll case.
Okay. Inside is the vellum scroll, and as you look at it, without even needing read magic, you're able to discern that this is a dispel magic scroll. Cast at a pretty decent level, in fact.
I bow to the Gynosphinx, thanking her for her largesse.
Is the
And
barrier still
I
there?
roll it back
The
up.
barrier is still
I
there.
roll it back up and I stick it back into the scroll case and put it back in my backpack again.
Okay.
I'm feeling really good about myself now.
All right. As you stand there,
And
this
I whisper over here. He says, "Figured out a way how to get past her now."
Yeah, you probably need to use a scroll because
Yep.
that you keep putting back in your bag and not thinking about it.
Okay, I'll look at the guidance. He said, "Will you let us pass?"
I can't let you pass. You have to get past yourself. You should have everything you need. You found the beauty in the eye of the beholder.
We have to read the
I
scroll.
I do not wish to cast a spell upon you.
It's not upon her. It's upon the invisible force that's stopping us from going forward.
It's probably like a wall of force or something.
Okay, back in the backpack. And I go ahead and attempt to cast dispel magic at some ungodly high level.
It's not ungodly high, but it's a high enough level. As you cast the spell, suddenly you see this crack. It almost looks like a shattered mirror in the space right in front of your face, as the entire passageway is encompassed by this. Looks like there was this sort of an invisible wall right in front of you. As you cast the spell, it cracks, and as you continue to read the words, the cracks become bigger and bigger, and it starts to fall away like shards falling out of a mirror. And suddenly, the way forward is no longer barred,
And the Gynosphinx
fades away. Before you now, you can see there are 3 hallways, one running ahead, one running left, one running right. All of them are still submerged in the same, give or take about a foot deep of slimy, muddy water as the rest of them, as the rest of the place was.
Well, which way?
Let me see here.
We know there's 3. We're looking for 3 things. So I wonder
There's
if
3
each of
ways.
them- 3 ways. So we probably don't have to repeat. one.
I'm looking at our cleric. I said, "Did you do?" I understand you were talking about something that had to do with an augury.
I have augury, yes. But that's to send an element or send a person. Not augury. I have it's a difference. It's called abjure.
Yeah.
But I do have a spell called locate item.
I believe locate item, you have to have physically seen or touched it, or do you just have to know it? I can't remember.
Or locate object. I'll have to look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I could have swore it's something that you have to be familiar with, but I might be wrong.
Okay, Baron's going to creep up to the front and he's going to look down each passageway. Do they look pretty much the same, as in the same use?
Yeah, you can't even tell because the entire place is submerged in water about a foot deep, and it's all slimy, gunky, muddy passageways. The walls themselves are muddy to an extent. Although above the water line, it's mostly dried and caked mud and whatnot. But yeah, it all looks about the same.
And they all look shining a lantern on it, they all look the same.
Correct.
Okay. Since Baron does not have any sling bullets, he will take out a copper piece, which
Okay.
copper pieces which he saves just for this occasion. And
Okay.
he flings the copper piece down on each hallway and sees what happens.
Okay. The coins, you hear them sort of chink off of the wall, splash into the water, and then silence.
Okay, now he looks at Varys.
So
What's that old rule about mazes? Go left.
I mean, we could, sure. We don't know if it's a maze per se, but we can go left if that's what everybody wants to do.
well, just so you know, that locate object wouldn't work. You do have to be
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
know it
Yeah.
or familiar with the object, and it only goes 150 feet anyway.
Left sounds like a good idea.
All right, start filming with my
Oh, you going right or left?
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
left is fine.
Okay.
Okay, good. I got panicked for a moment there.
All right. You guys begin moving your way to the
Wait,
left.
your left or my left or the left or?
Be nice.
Yeah, right.
I smacked Nicklin with a bolt.
Ouch!
And dunked in the slimy water. There you go, man.
Yeah, while the conversation is going on in front of me, I'm just going to look down the other two tunnels to be sure that nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second here. I forgot to open up got to get my map opened up here so I can look at the the right ones here. Okay.
I can probably, no, I won't say that.
I'm sure you could. It's all good. Damn it. Where is there we are. Found it. All right. So, I need to make sure I've got the right stuff here. So each section has its own section in the book. I just need to make sure that I got the right stuff. Yeah. Here. All right.
Why is Baron glowing?
Because I put a lantern on you since you're carrying the lantern.
Okay, very good. That's also very nice.
All right. As you guys begin to move your way up the passage, Zadkill, you're going the wrong direction, man.
Yep. I need that aura in case she hits the fan.
Yep. All right. I'm just moving Ronnie, so I'm not moving anybody else, but just want to make sure we get our order correct. So Zadkill was following right behind.
He was behind you.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm going to put Ronnie and Burly Bear right there behind Zadkill so we have the light. Anyway, as you guys begin to move, I need everybody to give me a dexterity check, please.
Let's see here. Come on, cheat.
That's not good.
Yeah, well, boundaries lagging.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I was having trouble last night with it too.
Yeah. Guess I'll have to roll for Ronnie.
Uh-oh.
That's funny.
Uh,
Deglin gets a nat 20 and he fails.
Always. It's always when I do anything saving throw wise or
Oh,
check
Ronnie
wise.
already rolled. Never mind.
DM, you got 100 bits.
You know, I was just trying to ask him who it was for. Was it for me?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So that means I got another +1. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you. So that gives me a +3
I
and a
want you to kill
+5.
us.
I like it. So as you guys begin
I failed.
Yep.
But I have a +1 that I'm not using that I will
Do
gladly
you?
contribute to my safety.
Okay, you can use it if you want.
Well, I failed my dexterity check by 1, so I'm going to use the +1.
Okay. Use as Baron takes off, so that now leaves you a pair of +5s. All right. So as you are walking, suddenly the ground, like I said, the water is like about a foot deep. The floor itself is muddy and slippery. Deglin takes a step and his foot literally slides forward, almost knocking into Ronnie and Burly Bear as they are moving in behind Varys and Deglin. And Deglin, you are about a split second from doing the complete splits into the water, and Ronnie grabs a hold of you, but you actually end up on one knee, and the water comes up over your knee, right about into your thighs, and you can feel the scummy water begin to seep into your armor as you quickly stand up, but you can feel the cold wetness begin to seep down into your boots and in through your leggings and stuff where you ended up down into the water. Baron, fortunately, as he goes to slip, manages to grab firmly a hold of Reese, who holds him up right before going into the water. But you continue moving your way down the hallway. Nothing other than that as an ill effect that you can tell thus far. So,
Thank you, Reese.
so Varys,
You're welcome. Or is it my pleasure?
I keep poking the hand.
all right. Well, I'll keep moving Zadkill because Zadkill's not moving himself. So I'll keep moving.
Sorry.
Okay,
all right.
I see no tokens on this board.
That's well, you have
I
to
can't
move.
see is why I can't move, so.
That's why I need to move.
Hurry up.
Because it won't let me
And I
move
don't have
unless
an
I can see.
associated actor.
What's that?
I just got a message saying that I don't have an associated
I know
actor.
there is something going on with,
Yeah, none of us
with
are.
Foundry or Forge. I mean,
Yeah.
that it's doing that to like everybody. It's saying, oh, you don't have a token available, so we're just going to try to move as the best that we can. And if I have to move you, then I'll move everybody.
All right, I'll let you move me unless you want me to move.
As you get down about 80 feet or so, the hallway does sort of a little dog leg, where it jogs to the left and then immediately turns back straight north. As you can see, you see a series of copper-colored metal plates line the walls of the entire corridor. The plates are about 6 feet high and 6 feet wide each. They're set into the stone about midway between ceiling and floor, forming a smooth finished surface. The brilliantly polished copper panels extend for about 70 feet or so. So you can see this entire sort of purplish colored hallway. They move everybody up.
And these highly polished copper panels are not green or with mold or anything on them.
No, they are not. They are essentially just these metal plates about 6 foot by 6 foot set in the hallway, starting where you're at and running for about 70 feet up to this end of the passageway.
Are
And
they
do they go into the
No, they are not. They're not in the water. They are in the middle of the ceiling itself is about 10 feet high or so. And these are 6
Okay.
by 6. So there's probably about a 2 foot gap between the ceiling and the floor. So it's about a foot higher, a foot above the water level, give or take.
Are they radiating like heat or cold or anything?
Not that you see or feel from here. No, it looks like just
Mhm.
solid metal.
I'm gonna poke my staff with a 10-foot pole in like this first area.
Okay.
See if like some kind of smell or something happens.
Okay. You poke, and water sloshes around. Again, you feel the sort of slimy floors. As you're moving your pole, you can feel the mud and the muck underneath.
I'm gonna lift it above, like between the panels.
Okay. Lift it up. It passes between the panels. Doesn't appear.
Alright, well, what do you guys think?
I'm gonna use the gem of seeing. Just to look down there, see if
Okay.
I see anything.
Oddly enough, it looks exactly like it looks as you're looking down the hall. A little bit dark, coppery panels, lining the walls. Which, by the way, I will say the copper panels are smooth, untainted, no signs of wear, tear, dust, no corrosion or anything like that.
Well, that's obviously natural or something. Because otherwise it should have algae or slime or whatever all over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is not natural.
How far does it look?
Like I said, you mean how far?
Yeah, like how far north? Is there like a door or something up here?
No, not that you can see. It looks like just a plain hallway.
Well,
Just
I have these boots. I mean, I can run up it and see if something happens to me.
What are your
or
boots again?
I have boots of speed on me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could try it if you want. I didn't see any traps like I saw through the gem.
No, but I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Right.
So, I have a ring of fire resistance on in case some reason some kind of magic happens. Maybe that'll protect me some.
Like it starts
Um,
blowing fireballs at us.
Yeah,
Just turn invisible. You'll be all right.
who knows? But yeah.
I'm getting a
All
weird
right.
sense of Indiana Jones and the
Yeah.
penitent man shall pass,
Penitent man shall pass.
I'll go right ahead, Paladin. But yeah, I'm gonna risk running like down the hall.
Okay. So you get right
Try not
there.
to-
Can't you
try
climb
not-
walls?
You get right
Well, I
there,
could, but I
Varys.
don't know if I want to hang on the top of
Alright,
the
too late.
wall.
Varys, as you begin to move about 15 or so feet in, suddenly you begin to feel things around you get extremely hot. And as
Oh, it's getting hot.
as you're moving, you suddenly realize that your blades and everything are beginning to heat up. Not your armor, but the fasteners on your armor begin to get hot. Your blades begin to get hot. You begin to feel very warm. By the time you get about 30 feet in, you watch as one of your dagger scabbards begins to smoke as your dagger is becoming red hot, beginning to burn its way through the leather container. You can feel you can feel the ring's magic protecting you, but it doesn't protect your clothing or other stuff. It's protecting you, but you feel the heat anyway, and your knowledge and your understanding of things lets you know that if you continue and the heat begins to get more, while you will be protected, you feel that all of your clothes could be burnt away. Well, at least your protective coverings for your blades and everything could burn away. Your fasteners could burn through the leather of your armor, and while you may not take any damage, it could damage your armor or obviously your ability to carry a weapon in a sheath.
All right, I'm gonna turn
Including your
around.
sword. Including your sword.
Yeah, I don't want the magic sword
Yeah, it's
damage. Yeah,
yeah, not so much the sword itself, but
it's
the
a
the
sheath.
yeah,
Yeah,
you don't know if the two are like you could put it in any sheath, right? It might be part
it
of the
might.
sheath that gives the magic, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, that
Baron is
one's
going to
really
start
good.
backing up.
That's just a saving throw, but yeah.
True.
Uh,
Understood. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I know that
I'm gonna
spell.
turn around and come back and say, well, looks like I'm gonna have to hit mostly naked, or at least take my weapons off and put them in the
So,
bag of holding.
so he tells us that
Yeah,
everything metal was starting to get hot when he was going
yeah.
up there.
And
Okay.
starting to like burn through my
Well, get out of
stamina.
there.
One
Well,
of my favorite spells. Heat metal.
is
Yeah,
there
I
a
think
Brought
rule?
it,
two of them. Didn't
I
expect
think
it to
Is
be
there a
I think
used on us.
yeah, I think it's a really powerful version of it.
is there a reverse of it?
I mean,
Still
I
metal,
don't
yes.
know.
That's what I've
Maybe
heard.
you have like ice storm or something. We can like walk through that maybe, or
Do we
maybe.
need to go
Well, we
down this
probably
passage? We have two other passages that we could be using.
but we gotta find the items, so we'll have to go one way or the other through it.
Can anybody cast Unseen Servant?
Do we wanna maybe
Oh, what if
put
we could
our stuff
possibly do this?
in the bag or put
Yeah,
'em
that's what I was
away?
thinking. Take it all our stuff and put it in the bag of holding, and then until we get past this section.
We have
Yep.
two other passages we could go down.
This
Yeah,
is
but
true.
we don't. Yeah, but we don't know if we have to deal with another riddle if we go back.
We don't know anything. So
Yeah,
it
we
really
don't
doesn't
know.
matter. It's just a
Oh,
luck and
what?
chance.
I just think it's not me.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not.
didn't somebody have a wall of ice or something they could cast?
Yes, I could, but we should explore the other passages first.
Really?
I'm in agreement.
All
This
right.
is this is irritating the crap out of me.
So you're gonna let one obstacle stop you?
Well, I mean, if you want to risk it, go and make it all
Oh,
the way to
I'm
the
not.
end.
Well, I'm
Then
not the
okay,
one wearing plate
Oh,
mail.
there I am.
So, but
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. Well,
Okay, well, we know what we're going to have to do. We know what we will do if we have to go down this passage. Let's check the other two.
Yeah.
all
The
right.
lesser of two evils or three evils in this case.
Okie doke.
Alright.
All right. As you guys move your way back down the hall.
Yeah. See you, Rachel. Good luck. All right. So which way, north or right?
Oh,
Sorry, I just moved you guys because I'm not sure if you guys are able to move your own tokens or do your own thing because I clicked on Baron and I put a brand new copy of Baron on there and I tried to click on him and it says he doesn't exist again. So
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what
doing
the
all
hell is going
kinds
on.
of yeah. Human errors that
it says
sometimes.
that I lack permission to update token.
Yep. So I'm gonna look during our break. I got a feeling that's why. Okay. So
So I'm going to shine this lantern that I have
really quick,
down the center passageway.
give me just a second. I have to look and see. It's telling me combat. It's like combat HUD. It's like I don't have combat HUD installed. Why is it? So that's what's telling me. That's throwing the error. Is when I hit the old F12 button to give me the. Sorry. When I hit the F12 button, it's telling me that ARS combat HUD. So something that I have applied is breaking what the latest edition of the game system. So they put out a new version of the system, and obviously one of the modules I've got installed is causing a breakage. So when we go to break here in a little while, I will go ahead and try to fix that. And I apologize for all the issues we're having, but that's what's happening. It's one of the modules I've got installed is interfering with
So that's
the
usually
base.
the case.
Yep. Yep. So anyway, so we can deal through it. I mean, deal with it as time goes. If there's an issue that happens, we'll get it fixed. But until then, let's charge on. Which other
Center
path are we
passage.
going?
I'm looking. I'm shining my lantern down the center passage.
Okay. Um. So let me. You can see that it
Okay, I
goes.
see. I see water, and I see mildew and other stuff.
How long? How far does the? Yeah, I can't even freaking.
If it's a bullseye lantern, it's 80 feet.
So let me do Burly Bear up here, as you guys see. You can see right on the edge of your light that the tunnel opens up into some form of a large room.
This is encouraging.
But it's still all completely covered in Wawa.
Okay. Okay, then I will go ahead and move myself and my lantern up front.
Oh, hang on. There's something over here to the right. Maybe.
Okay, I'll shine my lantern on it.
Like an alcove or something.
As you approach, you do see that there is a round circular chamber. It's just as high as the rest of the place, but there's nothing in there that you can see. It is it's just like the whole floor is filled with water.
Yeah, I'm poking around with the
Um,
with the 10-foot pole. Make sure there's not like a monster or something in there.
as you're poking around, it hits something hard and solid. It's like it's raised on the floor, but you can't see what it is because it's under the water.
Maybe water breathing? I mean, I can probably hold my breath, but
Well, it's
Yeah,
only
wait a
the
minute.
water's only like a foot deep. You could kind of squat
Oh,
down and
yeah.
put your arms down in.
oh yeah, that's true. I lift up my 10-foot pole.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure
Is
nothing's
that
like eating on
how
it.
big is this? How big is this object underwater?
Can't really
Oh,
tell. Can't really tell, but it's solid and it's raised up off the floor.
I'm looking on the pole to make sure there wasn't like a slime eating on the pole or something.
No, it's
I want to stick my
inspection.
hand in it.
Inspection determines that it is mud and
Just-
muck
Yeah, alright.
and stinky, very stagnant,
I
swamp
can't-
smelling.
I take off my gloves
Mhm.
and put on my other gloves, just regular gloves.
Okay.
And now I go over there and reach down and see if I can feel around for whatever it is.
Okay, as you feel around, you find what is a metal hand wheel of some kind, sort of like something that would
Oh,
on a vault door of some kind, but it's set into the floor.
well, Sandhill might need your strength with this one. Looks like there's some kind of hatch or door down here.
Can
There
you
could be a
detect traps,
drain.
please? Yeah, maybe it'll drain the water and mud away.
Can you check for traps or mechanisms on it or whatever?
I mean, I can try.
Yeah, do that first, and then
Yeah.
I'll try to do whatever it requires of me to do whatever it is that you need me to do.
Okay. So are you gonna check for traps? Yep. Is that what we're doing? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. I will wait for Varys. and then we will wait for Zadkiel to do his paladin thing.
All right, I rolled and I got the. Oh, well, all right, it's rebooting.
What was
Foundry blew up, or Forge blew up.
It's rebooting you because I haven't
Yeah.
hasn't done anything to me yet.
Yeah, it said lost connection, reloading the world and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Hang on.
I'm doing mine. I'm doing mine as well because I can't do anything. It's like anything I touch throws an
Yep.
error.
Yeah,
And again,
it's still hitting me.
and again, I'm afraid that it's a module that is now conflicting with the latest update. I updated 2 days ago, and I was been back in here and doing stuff, and I didn't get any errors. So I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting errors, but something updated and it blew up ARS.
Always.
It's the way it is, man. I never update on game day. I always do it like usually if I have to update, it's right after. Yeah, see, I'm still getting Birdie Bear.
I'm almost 72 out of 80.
72 out of 80. All right. So as you search down in, it doesn't appear as if there are any traps on this hand wheel that's under the water.
And let's see. Have at it.
All right. I'm going to detect evil in the area.
The entire region that you are in radiates a faint gleamer of evil. Not just where you're at, but everywhere you've been able to feel this present sense of dread of evil sort of gnawing at the back of your neck. And when you stop to focus on it, it makes it that much more palpable.
I tell my group and say, hey, I'm detecting evil, and I sense some of it. It's gnawing on the back of my neck. And I'm going to pull this thing now.
All right. It's actually a hand wheel that you have to turn, like spinning a hatch wheel to like in the bottom of a submarine, like you're twisting one of those hand wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Try, give me an open doors check, please.
Okay.
You get a 1. I'm sorry, not an open doors. A bend bars. 20. You get a 25% bend bars. So give me one of those. Or just roll old D100 or whatever you want. All right. Nope. Struggle though you might, Zadkiel, you cannot get it to turn. What is your strength, Deglin?
20.
20?
Yep.
And Zadkiel's is essentially 19. All right. Okay.
No, mine's 1853.
Well, I'll round it up to a 19. So that's what. All right. Both of you combined. Give me a Ben Bars, please, Deglin.
Oh, you mean like an average?
What do you mean?
Is that where you're going to take an average? Or
No. Nope. Deglin strains against it. Nope. Unfortunately, both of you together are not able to break this thing free.
I have a 60% bend bars.
Yeah, I know, but still, it doesn't work.
Ah.
This must be magical. I never had problems like this.
Yeah,
Wizard.
maybe Baron's got one of them knock spells.
Or what if we got somebody else in there? Like 3 of us turning.
What about all of us turning it?
Yeah, you can get up to 2 more people in there, and that's all the space you guys got. So if you want to try a third one, anybody else?
Who's the strongest? Yeah, probably Bears.
Ronnie
Probably
has
the
a
wizard.
13. Yeah, Ronnie has a 13. Reese has a 16.
That's better than nothing.
All right.
All right. As you all find a grip which makes it difficult as you're reaching down. You're almost to your shoulders as you're reaching down into the slimy muck water. You all, and suddenly you hear this cracking sound as the hand wheel breaks free, and slowly you begin to turn this thing. Clang, and it turns no more. With a heaving up, you guys manage to lift this probably a 5-6 foot around hatch, peels back, and it suddenly appears out through the water as you're pulling against the force of rushing water beginning to rush down this shaft that you can see has a spiral staircase leading down under it, but it's completely flooding with water now. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. As you guys watch, and this little swirl like in a toilet sort of appears at the top of it as the water begins pouring down into the shaft, or what, the stairwell, whatever it is.
Solve one problem, create another.
Yes, but we found stairs.
Yeah,
Okay,
you want to
so,
go through?
so Baron is going to look at the water level.
Mm-hmm.
Is it starting to drop?
Not that he can tell.
Okay.
Maybe there's a way we could use this water and divert it in the next hallway to down the heated hallway.
Possibly.
That way, when it gets hot, it won't be too hot.
You can definitely feel a slight current as water appears to be coming from the north as well as the south, being sucked into this little alcove.
Okay. Baron will patiently wait and see what happens.
Okay. How long are we going to wait?
Well, he's looking to see if the water level's dropping.
This entire complex is filled with water, so while there is a good rush of water going down, it looks like it may take a while.
Well, maybe we should check the right passageway then.
I mean, it's not this entire complex. I was going to say, this entire complex is completely covered in water, not just the north or the west passage and the east passage were both flooded just like this one.
Okay, Baron will walk over to the opening and look into it. Does it look like we could walk down the stairs with some care?
Maybe. I mean, it's quite possible, but it would be like walking down slimy, wet stairs with a waterfall coming down on top of your head.
Okay, let's check the right passage and see what happens.
No, let's just go north. Why do we?
Yeah, we
go
didn't
past
go all the way
it?
north.
Can we go past this? Can we go past the hatch?
Yeah. The hatch is in the right. If you look on the alcove, it's on the right. You guys can go past.
Let's shine my torch. Shine my lantern down the hallway and see what I can see.
That's what I said. At the end of this passage, where Varys and Ronnie are, it opens up into a wide chamber, a flooded chamber, might I add.
Okay.
Hope my
Okay, Varys, check the floor with your pole as we try to slowly make our way down there and see what's the large chamber is.
That's what we're doing. So as you guys arrive at this, the hallway opens up into a large 60-foot square room that you can see has a pair of exits. Um, actually, well, I don't want to say. You're looking for the south. You can see one other exit. So there's two exits out of this room. The exit you're in, and you can see another one all the way across the room. In the north wall, you can see a flight of stairs climbing up out of the water.
Hmm.
I
Off,
like this plan.
Well, hang on.
you can't quite see it from where you're at, so I'm going to move him in.
What is this?
What's what? Oh, those are like little torch sconces
Okay.
in the wall.
Is there a
I'm sorry, you got really mechanical on me, like you broke up. What was there? Is there a what?
Oh, he might have
Uh-oh.
dropped.
Uh-oh. Ross, I'm not sure if you can hear us, but
disconnecting me?
there you
Oh,
are.
there you go.
You're back.
Yeah, he keeps disconnecting me.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
And it's rebooting Foundry again. God damn.
Yep. To answer, well, so what was the question? These are basically like torch sconces, but there's no actual
but,
torch. There's
I was trying to put my 10-foot pole like in front of me and to the left
Yep.
where the sconce is. So
Yep.
I can see if there's. Because you said it's filled with water.
Yeah, the whole chamber
know.
itself.
Yeah, so you don't know if it's like a pool of water or a foot of
Correct.
water.
Yeah, where your pole is, directly in front of you, here and right here next to it.
Yeah.
It's all up here. It's all about a foot or so deep. You can see that.
But it's solid, like there's like a floor.
What's that? Sorry.
You said so it's hitting like a floor.
Yes.
underneath.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's safe up to here at least.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we are able to then walk down this corridor, get into.
Well,
the,
I don't
chamber.
know. I don't know if it's safe over here or not. I didn't look yet.
Right.
I can't see him now.
Well, it's
I'm
just
gonna-
because it's for some reason the light isn't like doing like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
It's like I can't open up like I had the burly bear set with the torch,
Yep.
but now it's saying, "Oh, he doesn't exist in this anymore." So now I'm going to have to put the torch on Ronnie. This is really getting to be a pain in my ass.
Yeah. Like I said, it rebooted me so I can see it again. But
Yep.
It's-
And
it's very funky.
Yep. I'm going to put the torch on him. Lower it down a little bit.
Is Ronnie off the map?
No, he's
Oh, okay.
right
Oh,
there.
there's some light. All right.
Yep. So
Yeah.
he's got some light.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna move Ronnie over there so you guys can see. See, it's not even showing. Oh, I know why. Because I have
Yeah.
a wall. I have a wall put up. That's why. There's actually a door. You can see that even though the room is partially flooded, over here there is actually a door. I just have to remove this wall so that y'all can kind of see it. Let me. So you can see there's actually there's a wooden door standing up out of the water over in that area.
That's on.
So it's like you can see this room is partially flooded, right?
Yeah.
But there's an exit over here in the form of a door that you can see. But so it's leading. So again, it's just like a door leading out of this room, but it's like flooded. The room's flooded, so that's why.
Well, I'm
as you move up-
that might be.
As you
Flooded.
move up there, your pole suddenly goes much deeper into the water.
Well, don't walk past this. Don't go beyond me. Otherwise, you might be swimming.
All right. Here's a quick question, DM. When I was looking at through the gem seeing earlier, did that allow me to see under the surface of the water? So like see through the water?
No, you can
Okay,
only see like illusions or see things as they truly are. So
Okay,
if
so
it is how it
water
truly
is
is,
true. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Makes sense.
yep.
Well, I'm gonna keep poking to the left here and see if I
I'll
can
go
walk
with you.
this way.
Okay. As you enter into the room, I'm going to move folks up.
Yep.
Since people aren't moving with us. You begin to hear a sound reverberating up out of the water.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if
Yeah,
I can.
might have company coming.
I'm going to play this because I don't have anything different. Yeah. Oh, yay. It actually lets me. As you hear this lulling music begin to reverberate out of the room, you can see what appears to be floating under the water, waving, sort of flowing back and forth with the current almost. You can see the figures of what appear to be two beautiful women.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to roll a d6 because
That doesn't look safe.
all right.
Strange
So,
women in a sunny water in the volcano. So tells me that is not hero.
so I'm going to go with Deglin and 1, 2, 3, and Varys.
All
Varys
right.
is unaffected.
I'm
So
laughing at thee.
so as the music begins, you I'm gonna say, Varys, you sort of feel this tug of longing. Your elven blood just sort of begins to boil, and you feel the fire kind of rise up in you of, I'm going to make you mine, woman. And then you realize what's going on, and your elven mind is able to stave off this sort of attack as whatever this creature is recognizes that you are not under its sway, but the other one
Some kind of charm. Resist.
begins to. I need to see how their charm works. If it's just like a charm spell.
Hopefully he can save.
Yep, I need Deglin to give me a saving throw versus spells at a -2. So just roll it regular. Don't put any modifiers on it. Just go ahead and roll, because otherwise we'll forget to put the modifiers off again, and then you'll end up being -2 every time you roll. So just give me a saving throw versus spells, Deglin.
Yeah, just remember you might have a cloak or something that gives you a bonus.
Oh yeah, no, it'll give him the bonus and all.
Oh, no.
Oh. Deglin, you see this amazingly beautiful creature in the water who's calling to you. And it has been so long since you have entertained the comfort of a woman that you cannot resist. And you find yourself diving into the water as you jump into the water fully clad in your armor, and you begin to sink down to the bottom, trying to get to the love of your life. Everybody.
Can we try to get it? Can we try to get a hold of him?
Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. We are going to go into our combat mode now, as Deglin has been charmed by these creatures. And let's start actions. So, Deglin, your action?
Hopefully somebody will warn me.
Deglin, are you with us?
If I'm charmed, I can't do anything, correct?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, essentially your action is going to be toward like walking toward or trying to swim toward yours. Now, just so you know, for drowning purposes,
I have a necklace of adaptation.
oh shit, you can breathe water. This is even better. I even like it. So you're going to just kind of walk over toward your love. All right, so this is the one right here that charmed you. Can you see where I'm tapping?
Yes.
This is the one that charmed you, so that's the one you're walking toward. These are kelpies, by the way. They are actually made of kelp, but they make themselves look to be beautiful women until you get close and then you see them for what they really are, but you're still under their sway. Baron,
I was going to say because I hate vegetables, so.
Baron. Baron, actions.
Baron has he got himself a spell that he's thinking of.
Roger that. Reese.
Readying my sling.
Okay. Ronnie, let me see if I can. Oh, great. I can't open his character sheet. Actually, I can open it from here. So let me see. He is probably.
Ooh, Ronnie, you could cast Entangle and get them all messed up.
Yeah. I don't know how that would work.
They're plants, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that would work against.
Just to let you know, Zed kills asexual.
Okay.
So the female has no persuasion over me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that he can use the non-Kelpie plants. So yeah, he's going to cast a spell. Varus, action.
I'm gonna go for a swim and attack some plants.
All right.
Hopefully somebody can give me water breathing before I go swimming.
Zadkiel, action.
Am I charmed?
You are not charmed, not yet.
Okay. I yell and say, "Hey, where are y'all going?"
Okay.
Not realizing that I guess combat has started, so I'm just kind of like. But I can't I remember the time I was like in this situation?
Yeah. What about it?
Do I have a chance of thinking that it's similar?
Well, you don't know what's going on. You just know suddenly you heard this beautiful music going on, and you see Varus cry out, "Watch out, it's a charm." And Deglin's like, "I don't care," and stepped right into the water and boom, disappeared. You watch him step off a little ledge and bloop, went right to the bottom of the pool. So as far as what's going on, you can totally be aware that there's creatures there trying to charm you.
I'm more
Okay.
concerned about Deglin. Because
Am
as
I-
far as I know, he can't breathe water.
Well, do I have a
Well, you know.
chance of using my turn to discern that it's the music that's doing it, or it's their look, or the water? Or...
Well, I mean, you definitely have an idea that it could be the music.
All right. Is there a way I can plug my ears?
Well, that would be your action, then, if you want to plug up your ears.
Yeah, I want to plug in my ears.
Okay.
I don't know with what. Maybe I got some.
Earplugs.
Yeah, let me see. I think I bought some +3 earplugs.
Some cotton or wax.
All right. Now that everybody has their action set, let's begin our combat. Oh, looks like we are going to have to re-roll initiative.
No, let's do simultaneous initiative.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, it rolls them. It rolled them all like individually, and I don't know why it does that. It rolled everybody individually, and I don't know why.
We can have
Do I
individual.
hear Ronnie? Do I hear Ronnie Noblack going? I have this.
All right. So I'm gonna do. Everybody in the party got 6. Just a second here. All right, so we go back up. Burley's doing nothing. Right now it's going to be. Damn it! Too many things going on at once, Sean. All right, so right now it is going to be Baron because he's casting a spell. So Baron first.
Okay. We'll get my character sheet up here. Casting a magic missile.
Okay.
Okay.
Oops, my fault.
Casting it.
I accidentally.
I would target them, but I can't see them.
But then if you can't see them.
Well, I was shining a light down the hallway, but it's not showing that I can see them.
All right, let me see if I can put. Can you see them now?
Okay, let me go ahead and get that out of the way. No, I'm looking at a. The only thing I can see is light over here.
I don't know why.
Okay, because there are no tokens on the board.
Well,
where I'm looking at.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't see them, but
refresh your screen, I guess.
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and refresh it and see what happens.
It keeps disconnecting me, so mine disconnecting you.
It's so nice to have the sound in a different program.
Yeah, this is so frustrating. And I don't have any modules selected that even has a warning about compatibility. I mean, I disconnected or dropped them all.
According to this program, I have no token in this fight.
Yeah, and that's what I said. There's something with and I have no doubt what it is there is something with your character that there's something on your character sheet is causing it to break for your token.
Okay, let me go ahead and close the character sheet then.
No, I don't think it's your character sheet. It's your character itself in the game, right? So when you open up your character sheet, you've got all that stuff. You have all the items that are on your sheet. You've got your spells that you've got. I mean, it's all part of your character. And whether you have your sheet open or not is irrelevant. It's what your character has associated with it. Something in there is breaking you. It's breaking Ronnie. It's breaking Burly Bear. Because I put a brand new token for each of them on there, and it still tells me that their token doesn't exist. So
yeah.
something.
So how am I going to? Okay. How am I going to cast the magic missile then?
Hang on just a sec. This is probably going to refresh for everybody. And I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize because I just got rid of one of the modules. That I have no idea if this is going to do anything about it or not, but we'll see. That's the most frustrating thing about some of this. It's like, and when I bring it up with the guys that built ARS, the only answer is, well, there's a module that's conflicting with it, so you got to get rid of that module, right? There's nothing that I can do. I just don't have time to do it. because I can go make my own custom edits, but it's just a matter of finding out what is the error, what do I have to do to fix it, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm really sorry for those that are watching the stream that as we go through this, it seems like something like this happens all the time. It's the upside of having a VTT is you can
I
have
have a
all the
suggestion, but you probably wouldn't like it.
Always up to suggestions. But no, we can't do face to face.
Owlbear,
Yeah, no.
roll 20.
No. Well, I mean, it's
The
just
possibility it was that.
I mean,
Uh,
I've had
have
issues with
fun.
Roll 22. I mean, I have a Roll
Yeah.
20 account,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm playing on never mind, I don't want to say anything bad about Forge. The gods will get us.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
I have-
already getting us. Like it won't even up. It's
Like I
keeps saying
said,
it's probably
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not Forge itself. It's the game system that we're being hosted with. It's the advanced
Yeah,
roleplay.
right.
It's the AD&D first edition, right? So
Right.
I don't have hardly any issues with my 5e game. We have issues here and there once in a while, but never to this extent, right? So, and it all revolves around modules not being compatible, and that's fine. If I just want to turn off every module,
but
then
they
we'll
need
just
to
have.
fix their compatibility. So,
Well, that's just it. It's the developers' response is it's the modules' responsibility to upgrade themselves to be compatible with us.
well,
But if you push out a breaking
yeah,
change,
but- yeah, I mean, yeah. Like you're saying, they gotta list the change so
Yep.
they know what they broke.
yep.
Yeah.
So
Is
and
everybody
now-
seeing what I'm? Yeah. You can't get in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's taking a while to load. Please do. So it's probably going to take forever.
I'm seeing what I was seeing before. No tokens.
I don't
no
even.
Kelpie.
I can't even get in yet. So
No, it's still loading.
all right.
Like, there's- one of the people in the stream said it.
I'm here. I can
still-
see.
Yeah, I've got found the problem, but it's kind of funny that the find the problem thing is it essentially you go through and you just click each one and see if you still have the problem. So it's not like, to me, it's not really that easy to use. Oh, here we go. We're finally loading.
Are we? I'll
Yep,
refresh.
at least mine is. All right, Baron,
Yep,
Ronnie.
yep. Oh, sort of, kind of.
Yep. So I got that same, but anyway, I definitely know what you're saying. I actually have that module. The problem is that I don't have time in game to kind of go through that.
Oh,
Right,
it takes
so-
a long time.
Yeah, because you go and you click and unclick each one. All right. So I am going to try this again, and I'm going to remove Burly Bear off of here. And I am going to remove Ronnie from here. And I'm going to put Ronnie back.
Okay,
And I'm
I'm
going
back.
to add him to combat. And now I can open his sheet. So let's look in here. And we go to light. None. Animation. Torch. And again, I do apologize as I get through this I have to reset everything again for the tokens I just took off. And there's the color, intensity down here. Update. Yep, and now it's telling me that Ronnie doesn't have a... All right, so what I can't do... So it's... And here's what's happening is it's something to do with the light. So I can put Ronnie on here. So I am going to do the next best thing, and I'm going to put Burly Bear. And Baron, I'm taking you off. I'm going to put you back. Give me just a second. All right, and I'm going to add you back to combat. Sorry, guys. I'm putting you guys all back on here.
Oh, I can see myself.
Yep. So here's the problem. The problem is whenever I try to take you and add a light source to you, like like I was saying, like you're carrying a torch. It used to be you could click on your token, right click, and there would be a little icon to turn on light. So it's like what it would do, it would either cast a light spell or use a torch or whatever. Well, we don't have that module because it was breaking everything. So now you can go into your token. Like if you open your character sheet, click on token, you can go and set a light source as yourself as a light source, right? As soon as I do that, it breaks. And so I can no longer, then all of a sudden it throws an error on you saying, oh, you can't open up that person's token anymore. So I'm not going to do that as far as light goes. I'm just going to do this. Let me go here, here. Let me create it here. And I'm going to do here. And we're going to do the torch. Animation speed slow. All of that just to figure this out. Isn't that great? And now I put a light source in the whole room. So now hopefully you guys can see basically the whole room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us go back to where we were. Let me get everybody back into the combat zone. And don't worry about this for both of these guys. Six. All right. So Baron, go ahead. Did you cast Magic Missile already, Baron?
Yeah, I'm ready. What I'll do is I will.
All right. So I know you already cast it, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it back on your character sheet. All right. You now have your Magic Missile spell back, so go ahead and retarget whichever one you want. And then
Okay, can I target both of them?
well, yeah, should be able to target both. I don't know if it'll allow you to target them both. You might have to cast when you cast the spell, then you target one and then push how many bolts you want at one, then target the other one and go back and push how many darts you want at that one.
Okay.
So,
Well, I have targeted the one that's on my.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's breaking up my allergies too. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, come on. There we go.
And then
Cast.
you get
I
5.
I
Yep.
will go ahead and damage for 3 missiles.
Okay.
Right, and let's see what happens. Damage.
All right. So you did 10.
And now I'm going to move the target over to here. Okay. And
do 2 more. Just
yeah,
go back
do
and
2
do
more.
Yep,
Yeah,
just go do damage 2 missiles.
Okay, because it's not telling me that I can do that. What it looks like to me is that it's telling me I'm going to have to cast another spell.
All right, so let me do it for you. I will do it for you since it should have let me. All right, so you did another 5 damage to that one. Cool, and it took it off.
So I did 10 to this one and 5 to that one.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Are we good?
Let's see, I'm here and I'm here. Okay, good.
All right. So the next spellcaster is going to be Ronnie. Ronnie is going
to be undecided.
Yeah. Is here. And Ronnie is yeah, he is going to cast Tangle. All right, one Kelpie succeeded, the other one failed. So on a particular spot. All plants in a 20-foot immediately begin to writhe, blah, blah, blah. Creatures threatened are entitled to a saving throw. If it succeeds, the creature's movement rate is half speed. If it fails, it is held securely and it cannot move, attack, or cast spells for the duration of the spell. And so this one right here failed. This one right here succeeded. So
Okay.
I am going to draw a 20-foot circle.
And the important question to ask now is, does it cancel the spell?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I figured I'd ask.
No, because it's essentially
Ronnie would want me to.
yeah, it's just a charm. So it's that charm has already been into effect, right? So it can still sing, it just can't do any attacks or anything like that, right? So it is stuck. This one over here, movement is half speed if it wants to try to move. All right, that's it for Ronnie, and that's all of our spellcasters. So back up to Varys. Varys, you're up.
All right. So this one is being held.
Yeah, it is sort of wrapped up in its in the other plants and stuff that are up underneath there. All the weeds and whatnot have sort of wrapped themselves around it. Even though it's a plant itself, it managed to get entangled by the creatures, so you get a +4 on your attacks because it is held immobile.
Take a deep breath and draw the long sword and go for a swim.
All right, so your movement.
Or at least sit down to the bottom anyway. So
Yep. So, well, you don't have water breathing or a necklace or anything, right?
No, well, I was hoping somebody was gonna cast
Well,
that. but
I don't.
didn't.
Nobody has water breathing. The spell that I'm aware. I know you guys have
Yeah.
water. You have water breathing potions, but
But
they're in
the bag of
they're in the
holding.
bag of holding with Deglin.
Well, then, you know what? I'm just gonna wait because I can't. There's no way I can get to him probably.
Well, that said, he is right there where he's at right now. If you want to try to jump down and grab him and get him to stop,
Yeah, I'll try and grab him. Doesn't he? Or he's bald-headed, right? You don't have a.
he is bald and he doesn't have hair. And he is already at the bottom, so he's already 15 feet down, so he's out of range. The only way would be you would have to literally jump in the water to try to grab him.
He does have a helm on.
That's true. He does have a helm. But that said, he's 15 feet down. The only way you would be able to get to him is you would have to hold your breath to go down and try to pull him up. And that would mean a successful grapple. And if you grapple him successfully, then you would have to be able to lift him back up to the surface.
Yeah, I don't have. He's wearing armor and shit. There ain't no
Correct.
way I can pick him up.
Correct.
All right, well, thank you. He's all yours.
All right. All right. So
Somebody else also had a necklace of adaptation. I don't remember who it was.
I think we found one before, but it might have went with one of the other.
Oh no, Ronnie Nobleite's wearing one.
Oh, he is.
Aha!
Oh, okay.
Ronnie has one, so his next turn he can come after you.
Yeah.
All right, Deglin.
I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
You're up.
I can't do anything. I'm charmed,
Well,
right?
you can. Yeah. So your only thing you can do is move right to the woman that you love.
So I'll start going sideways if it won't let me move.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't the charmed one that did it, right? I thought it was this one over here.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Sorry. All right. I need to look at the. I want to double.
I can
check
I can only move half movement underwater too, right?
Yeah, but you got a 90-foot movement, right?
I don't remember.
5. It's like 15 feet there. So even if your movement was 60,
okay.
you would still be able to get there.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know.
Okay. Well, when my turn comes back up, I've got a possible solution.
All right. I am trying to see the. That's. I have to get the sheet. The thing about the Kelpie in the item here, all they had was a charm. It's like, you expect him to be down there and see if they have the. Let's see. So they don't do any attack. All they do. Charm persons attempting will suffer 2 to 20 per round until they. Yep. So you don't suffer any drowning. So you're just going to be standing there by this Kelpie, breathing the water, because it doesn't attack you. It doesn't do anything. It just sort of wraps its arms around you and gently caresses you as you arrive. Sad kill?
Great prejudice.
With great
And
prejudice.
I'm covering my ears
Okay.
with whatever mud or salt or if there's none there. Then I'll use let me see what I got in my backpack.
Let's whip out those scuba tanks.
Pick out my nuclear sub,
Yep.
a drone. Only because I would think I know this because of what that lady did to me last time we were in that one dungeon. Y'all were like, "Yeah, don't go." Yeah, I got some rations, so I gotta have something in there that's mushy I could throw in my ears.
Wax, dude.
I don't have anything called wax, but
You don't have any candles for your
no,
ceremony?
no. I have the only thing I have is that lantern that one of y'all are using. But I have probably mushy stuff in my rations.
Yeah, some chewing gum will work.
Now.
Not chewing gum, but like a carrot, or if I don't have that, maybe I have these sling bullets. Maybe stick those in my ear.
It's totally fine. Whatever if you want to take something and stuff in your ears. Is that your action?
Mashed potatoes, peas.
So that's your action?
Yeah, to stuff it until I can't hear the music.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere?
Can I move? Okay, so I'll move toward the water, toward where Deglin fell, but carefully. I don't want to just fall, because after what our rogue told us that there was a deep whatever fall or whatever.
Yeah, there is.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
take note of that.
Reese, you are up.
All right, can I see Deglin?
I am going to say yes, you could see because the water's not completely murky. It's murky, but you could see him sort of moving around, and you could see the glint of light off of his armor as he walks across the bottom of the chamber.
That was my
Okay,
next
so
question.
he's not at the surface.
No, he's on the bottom. It's about 15
But is
feet
there
deep.
is part of the Selkie at the surface?
They were up at the surface, sort of calling out to you guys and casting their charm, but they're beneath the surface now, right? So the one is on the left is trapped, got pulled down by the plant life that's underneath there. The other one is moved down at the bottom and has sort of greeted Deglin as he got there, sort of wrapping him slowly in itself in plant life as he feels the smooth, silky caresses of his new love.
Okay, so I have nothing to target.
You can see him, so you can target by vision if that's what you want, or if you can see the Kelpie, so if you want to target that as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you
target it.
It won't let you, or
I just click on it, right?
Yeah, it should right click and then click the little target button.
Nope.
All right, what are we trying to
Just
do? I
comes
could do
up
it.
with a square. I'm going to shoot a sling at it.
All right, so I am going to target, and you're going to attack with the sling. Sling +2, right?
Yeah.
A missed the Kelpie as... Oh, why did you have a -5?
I have no idea.
Uh,
Could have a
Because it's
+2.
underwater.
Oh, due to the range. -5 due to range.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to move up 10 feet, we can try it again.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, okay. 5. Yeah, but is that going to put me in the water? Yeah,
No,
under the water?
you're like right at the edge of the drop off, right next to Zadkiel.
Okay, now there's 3 of me.
Oh, that's my fault because I didn't know you could move your guy. I thought you were having problems, so I moved him for you. So, which square do you want to be on? I'll make sure you're there.
Right there.
And there you are. Now you're there.
And there's one back here still.
Yeah. So, well, okay. I've explained that before. Maybe you missed it. In the new combat thing, whenever you move your token, it shows where you originally started. So if something happens and you have to move back, you know where you started at.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's sort of grayed out, but it shows you where you were at.
All right. So now that
So I don't know if you'll still get a -5, but that's why you got a -5 is due to range. All right, that actually hits because it. Yep. Did not.
I don't know why is it +1.
Yeah, that's a good
It
question.
should be +2. It's a sling +2.
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me look and see.
And we'll check that sometime. I still hit.
Yeah, I'll look and see to find out. But
And then I'll do the damage. What do I get? 2?
I think slings are 2. Yeah.
So do I got to roll another to hit?
Yes, you would have to roll to hit both times. So go ahead and do the damage first.
Do the damage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right, 5 damage. It's weird that it gives that +1. It's like plus.
Well, I
1.
think they're +1 bullets.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah,
All right,
the
cool.
sling is +2 to hit, and the bullets are +1 to damage, I
Gotcha.
believe.
So you got another 5 to hit.
Okay. And we'll do the second. And that's probably a miss. Oh, it's a hit?
Because you didn't target anything.
Oh.
So it rolled at armor class 10. So you rolled a 7, that's going to miss, I guarantee.
Yeah.
So we're just
Okay.
going to consider that a miss. All right, cool.
I'm done.
Yep, sweet. All right, Baron's already gone. Ronnie's already gone.
Hey, it's my turn again.
No, it's the Kelpie's turn.
No,
Right. It can't
lied
move.
to me again.
Yeah. Well, the reason is because the game system doesn't play like the normal AD&D First Edition, where spellcasters always go first. So it puts you in whatever order, and then I have to scroll the combat down to the right person, and then I'll have to scroll back up to the person, and then when it goes for the enemies, I got to scroll past everybody. So it's going to go through everybody saying, "It's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn," but it's really not for this round. Anyway, so this Kelpie
Bless
is.
Patience.
Yep, this Kelpie is stuck. The other Kelpie moves out of the circle of stuff. By the way, I need Deglin to please give me a saving throw versus spells, please. If you fail, you are going to be wrapped up and trapped in Ronnie's spell.
Versus spell, right?
That is correct. I should have had you do that before.
What in the hell is going on with these dice?
I like it. That's
I'm telling you, they're cursing me.
I like it. So Deglin is now trapped in the Ronnie's spell, unable to move as the entangle spell wraps as all the plant life around there sort of wrapped around your legs and up around your waist. Now they're moving up onto your shoulders, holding you fast. But you don't care because you've got googly eyes for the Kelpie right in front of you.
Right. Wouldn't I'd be trying to get to her, right?
Yes, you would. All right. The party is going to go next, but I need actions. Deglin, actions. This will be there. Baron, action.
Spell.
Spell. Reese, action.
Sling again.
Okay. Ronnie is going to do his sling as well. Varys, and you going to try anything? Your held action is now gone, so you are currently invisible. Not sure what you might want to do.
I was gonna try and do something, but alright.
No. I mean, you held your action previously.
Yeah.
Nothing happened, so we're just back to the top of the order of what would you like to do now?
It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting me, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try my sling, I guess,
Okay.
since I can't go swimming.
Yep. Okay. So if you get disconnected, I can do your attack for you if you want. It sucks, but I will.
And just
Zadkiel. Yeah, I am too.
He's gonna yell out, "Delgin, you freak! Quit messing with the plants!" No, I'm going to throw a rope out there
Okay.
and
I like
say,
it.
"Grab onto the rope."
Okie dokie. Don't grab the rope, but don't drop the soap. All right. So as we
Baron's
go,
looking at him funny.
yep. All right, Baron, you are up.
Okay.
Let me. I'm going to move it so it shows you. There we go.
Okay. Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
I can see him.
Yep.
He's within range.
He is within range.
He does not exceed my weight limit.
Yeah, I do believe that since he is not a willing, he gets a saving throw versus spells.
Let me go check.
Well, the way I'm rolling, don't worry about that.
But I'm going to give you a +4 because you are strapped down by the weeds.
Ah.
So just
Saving throw none.
saving throw none. Well, I am still going to give him a saving throw then without the +4 because he is also not just under the influence, but he's trapped by the Ronnie Noblight's weeds. They've wrapped around and held him fast. So
Okay,
even though normally you don't get a spell,
If the weeds fall into the same weight limit that I have,
right?
which is telekinesis is 250 GP of weight per level.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily that. It's the strength of ripping free from them to pull him up. That's all I'm going to say. Right?
Okay.
So you know what though? I kind of see what you're saying, but the plant life is like anchored to the bottom of the thing, right? So it's not that it's loose and free where you just lift
The stuff
him.
that's around him, the stuff that's around him is going with him.
Right, but if it's all anchored to the floor, there has to be some mechanism that we can say this is resisting it. How do we handle it? It'd be like tying a rope around him, right?
Okay, I leave it in your capable hands.
Yep. So I am going to say saving throw versus spells to see whether or not it overcomes the plant life,
Works
or
for
whether
me.
it overcomes. So Deglin. As you reach your hand out, a la Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. And you guys
Definitely
watch.
not by my size.
Yes, as you guys watch, as suddenly Deglin begins to float upwards. The plant life is longer than what it presumes, as he gets about 6 or 7 feet up when suddenly the plant life down below holds him fast. Focusing your energy, you put a little oomph into it and suddenly rips free from the plant life below, and Deglin shoots up out of the water, floating up toward the ceiling now, crying as his arms are out, calling for the love of his life. No, don't take me away. or words to that effect. But you now have him floating however high above the water.
The first round.
Say again?
Second. Movement is 2 inches the first round.
Right, but it's only it's 20 feet. So he is now basically 5 feet above the water. He's floating 5 feet above the water.
But he's scrambling to get back in the water.
But he's kind of reaching down like, no, let me back. Nicely done. Nicely done, Baron. I like
Thank
it.
you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Ronnie, nope, nobody else. Who was doing a spell? Nobody else, right? Sorry, must have. Nope, nobody else is doing a spell, so.
Now, Ronnie could possibly cancel his
He could.
his entangled spell.
Yep, he could. But now that he doesn't need to.
Just
Yep. Varus, you're up.
Alright, let's see. It zoomed out when it said that.
I don't care what anybody says. Some of these types of encounters are the most difficult to run, I think, for me. All the charm stuff and what could go on and yada yada.
It won't let me loot. Oh, it's doing the reboot thing again.
All right, I will target. Which one do you want to target? The one that
Yeah.
right in front of you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it shows you targeted him. Do you want to try? Or do you want me to target and do it for you?
Let me see if it'll let me open.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have my sheet.
Okay. A lot of times, just so you guys know, if you can't get your sheet open from double clicking the token on the map, if you go over to the right and go to your, it'll let you open it from there. I don't know why, but
I got it set on an alternative tab. So if I click that,
yep, there you go. There you go.
Comes up.
Here we go.
Nice. It hits.
Alright. It's not showing damage. Oh, there it is.
No, it's not.
Nice. 5 damage. Make sure it took off. It did not. Let me take it off for you. As your sling bullet goes right through the water, slapping the stuck Kelpie. By the way, don't forget, you get a +4 on your attack. So even if you would have missed, you might have hit. So I believe slings get 2 attacks per round. Or am I right on that?
Do they?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
I'm double checking just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Let's see if this will.
Sling
that
bullet. Yep.
+1.
Oh, take it back. It's only 1. It's only 1 attack. Nope. Yep. Darts are 3, daggers are 2, short bow and long bows are 2, but bullets are only 1.
Can't want to throw my fingers and venom down there yet.
Double dog area. All right, that's it for you. Deglin, you're stuck floating in the air.
My love, take me back!
Take me away.
Zadkiel, you're up.
Calgon, take me away!
All right. Grab the rope, you fool.
The rope is on the water. He can't quite reach it. And it's actually sunk down now. If you threw it and now it's sort of sinking very slowly. It's probably a few inches below the water because rope is rather buoyant, but it's still becoming saturated and begins to sink down some.
Well, there went my bright idea.
Anything else you want to try?
Well, I can't attack, right?
No, you cannot. Your action was throwing the rope.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
I say you're under the water. What? We don't know why.
But he's not under the water now. He's not under the water though. He's floating.
Well.
He's floating 5 feet above the water now.
Okay. Hey, throw us the bag.
As he throws the bag of holding and bloop, right to the drink.
Oh.
All right. Reese, you're up.
Targeting this one.
Okay.
You can do that for me.
I can. Hey, 20 hits. Four points of damage. Nicely done. All right. Anything else from Reese?
Nope.
All right. Baron's already gone. Ronnie is going to move up. And he is going to target this one. As he hits with his sling. And he hits for 5 hit points of damage. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. All right. I am going to need... Oops. I am going to need Reese to give me a saving throw versus spells, please.
And where are... There they are.
Oh, you missed by 1, and you hear this lulling voice from this beautiful creature that you see in the water down there, who's calling to you, "Come, my love. It has been so long since I have awaited your arrival. Come to me." And you feel yourself stepping off the ledge, going after the Kelpie.
Do I have a +1?
You have 1 + 1 available. That's it. That's all you have.
Okay, so if I use that,
Then you will make your saving throw.
we'll use it.
All right. But so Reese is no longer has any points. And at the last second, you sort of catch yourself and shake as you realize that you were falling for the same old thing that was happening to Deglin.
Mm-hmm.
As we are back to the top of the order, actions. Varys, you still going to use your sling?
Yes.
Okay. Baron, action.
Now, is there a way that I can slow this telekinesis spell down?
Well, you don't. You have. I believe you can just stop it wherever you want, right? It's just you can move it up and down, or is it automatically?
Well, no, it says the next round it moves 4.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying is, does it not say that you can stop it? Like you're saying, hey, I want to raise this up 80 feet, and then I'm going to stop it.
Bring him back as far as I can, and then at the beginning of next turn I will cancel the spell.
Well, the thing is telekinesis, I believe, is just a vertical up and down, or is that levitation?
No, that's levitation. This I
Okay.
can actually move by my mind.
Okay, so I want to take a look at the spell real
Funny,
quick.
he doesn't look like an X-wing.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't show you as casting telekinesis, so I'm going to make sure we cast it. So
I won't try to cast it again. I promise.
no, I know you won't. So allows the object to be murdered in any direction. Blah, 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 blah. No save against the effects. Blah blah. An object can be accelerated to deadly velocity. So it says that's how you can do it. It doesn't say you have to move it that fast. So
Well, then I won't. Another 20 feet back.
Yep. So another 20 feet, you can move him this turn. You can move him, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, and it would bring him right back to Reese, where Reese is at, to drop him on the deck if you wanted.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. All right. So that is Baron's action. Reese, I'm assuming sling. Ronnie's going to do sling. Zadkill.
Well,
I'm sorry, Reese.
Wait a minute, is Deglin coming toward me?
He is coming toward you, or he will be coming toward you. He's not yet, but that's the plan.
But do I know that?
Maybe not.
If I know it, I'll wait for him. If I don't know it, I'll sling again.
Yeah, I'm going to say sling.
Okay.
That said, I will allow you to not sling. If you see him coming toward you, you can say, "Oh shit, I can't sling. I got to get out of the way to pull him down." Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have a problem making that small shift.
Yeah.
in
All right.
Abilities. All right.
Sounds
Cool.
like a plan.
All right. So once again, the party is up first. So, Baron, you are
Bringing
You are
him
up.
back, I'm reeling him in like a fish.
all right. Suddenly, as you're loading your sling, Reese, you see suddenly floating toward you Deglin, who kind of twists and throws his body around to try to twist around as his arms are reaching back toward where the Kelpie is, saying, my love, don't forsake me," and brings him back right on top of
All right.
where you
Well,
are.
I'm going to grab him and pull him back and hold him.
Okay. So your action is going to switch from sling to grapple,
Correct.
because if the Kelpie is still around by the time it gets to your turn, then Deglin and you are going to be grappling to see if he breaks free and dives back into the water.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Varys, you are up.
All right. Zoom back in here. Target this one.
Keep forgetting that every time I open up my notes and stuff, it sits right over the top of the game board, so the game board never updates for the stream. Apologize again, folks. This has been a bad nightmare for this stream.
Am I still hitting the +4 to hit?
Yes, because it is trapped, so you get an additional +4. Yes.
See if this works with disconnect, reconnect thing.
Nice hits.
Alright. They're not large, right?
That is correct. They're medium.
Okay.
Nice. 6 hit points of damage. As you hit the Kelpie and you watch as suddenly its form just kind of dissipates and becomes nothing but the weeds that it was made of.
Nice.
Alright. Deglin, I am going to wait until Reese's turn.
Sure.
Then you two will go together.
Okay.
Okay. Zadkiel, you are up.
All right, as I reel in my rope and I go, man, this is useless. He couldn't even grab it. I'm gonna hit the thing with a thing.
With a what?
With a sling.
Gotcha.
You said that's 2 attacks?
No, there's only one.
No, there's only one.
Yeah, we thought it was, and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, slings are kind of hard to like reload. So
yeah, can I put 2 bullets in there?
You can, but one of them's gonna go. One's gonna go flying off with an automatic miss.
The others DM let me. Okay, here it goes. I got it selected, and I guess I gotta hit hack.
Well, you're getting pretty good at this
Sling.
game.
There we go.
Getting pretty good at this game, man. Oh, I got to attack it to hit it. Nice, as you hit. That's kind of weird. It doesn't show any damage for your sling. Just roll a d4 and add
weird.
+1 to it.
It says apply damage, so I have to.
Well, you didn't roll any damage, so you have to roll the damage.
Oh, wow. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, this thing's all twisted up.
Yeah,
All right, so I don't know how much damage is.
This
10 to 8?
weapon, timeout. This weapon won't show any damage on the combat tab because the damage stats are on the ammunition it uses. Sling stones do less than sling bullets, yada yada. So that's why you don't have any ammo associated with your. So just roll a d4 +1. You have to have the ammo associated with the weapon, otherwise it won't do any. There you go.
Yeah, and I got an ammo thing.
Oh, wait. 5
No.
plus my dex.
No, you don't get that doesn't apply to damage. It's a D4 plus 1 is damage on the sling.
Oh, I thought it was also damage.
That's all right. As Zadkiel lets loose the rock, it goes flying, slamming into the Kelpie. Once again, just like happened with Varys's, the Kelpie just sort of becomes, instead of having a form associated with, just sort of unravels and becomes the plants that it appears to be made of, leaving you guys once again standing in a wet chamber as Deglin snaps out of it.
You killed her, you murdering bastard!
As you find yourself being hugged by Reese, as for a moment you're in horror as the love of your life died, but then slowly the magic that was holding you fades away, bringing you to your senses.
I comfort
Hey.
Deglin. I want to comfort Deglin.
Water, he can at
Welcome
least have the
back,
water drain out of
pal.
his
Welcome
garment.
back.
Yeah, I want to comfort Deglin. I go, I'm sorry. We are sorry. You didn't know what you were doing. You just go, but don't worry. Please don't be upset with us. And I pull out a bowl of salad here. This one has 2 big tomatoes in it.
I will go ahead and let the telekinesis spell go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Gotcha. All right. As all the spells, as you guys find yourselves now standing in the water, as the as you look, Baron, you notice that the wall to the left and the right of the passage that you're standing in has a water line that's about an inch lower than the wetness above it. So it looks like the
My
water.
next question was going to be that.
You look and see that the where the water line is, the wall itself is wet about an inch higher than the current water level is, and there still is a distinct current running to the south.
We're going to need a bigger
So could
boat.
we walk along the left wall and get
I don't know.
around?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you guess you could. You don't know where. You just know that where you're standing, you're literally on the ledge. You don't know how deep it is anywhere else in the room yet, because you have yet to investigate.
Varys, take your 10-foot pole and start
Baron
probing.
has a staff, so he'll start probing in the water.
Well, he's already got a 10-foot pole that he's probing, so it's kind of.
Well, Baron will go ahead and use his staff and probe as well.
Okay.
Do I remember my time down there?
Yes, you do.
So I know how deep it is.
You want to hear now and see if there's anything?
Well, I'm see if there's any more treasure down there, because these things must have killed a bunch of people.
Oh, I'm sure they have. I mean,
So if you guys don't mind, I'll just jump off and start walking around.
Yeah.
We will do that
goodness.
when we come back from break.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take a short break. It's only going to be 10 minutes if that's okay with you guys, because we went like a half hour over. Give some folks bio breaks and whatnot. So I appreciate you guys kind of hanging with us, but we're going to take a quick break. But we're not going to leave you hanging. We are going to bring you to the smooth, silky sounds of our very own Monkey Boogers. If you haven't been out to his SoundCloud, I encourage you guys to go check it out. Not sure. Haven't been following chat too much. I apologize with all the hiccups we had. I'll try to get back through it before we get back. But in the meantime, like I said, let me set our timer here for 10 minutes. Not an hour and 10 minutes, Sean. And, we will see you in a few. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. And again, I apologize for all the hiccups, but at least we got some of it resolved. Not all of it. It looks like we got some of it resolved.
duh. And then like left the room and I was like, okay. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? Stupid.
Ow. Okay, it's alright. Let's just start over. And one, and oh!
Ballroom dancing is a lot like saving for retirement.
Okay, class. Switch up partners.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's way easier with someone who knows the right moves. With Fairwinds Credit Union as your dance partner, you can glide into financial freedom by saving more and planning for your future. Visit fairwinds.org/together and become a member today. Fairwinds. Financial freedom happens here. Federally insured by NCUA.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Up-close encounters for the animal lover. Thrilling rides for the wild child, like the all-new Phoenix Rising, launching this spring. Seasonal events for the social butterfly, like the Food and Wine Festival. And big names on stage with live musical performances for the stargazer. Exotic, exhilarating, excitement for all at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Save up to 50% on tickets, passes, and fun cards. Hurry, offering soon. Taxes, service fees, blockout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
And we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Agora Quest
Hey.
21 Shots. I am still Sean. I am still your host. I am still the leader of this cluster we call
You're the
Shiza
man that is
Cinema.
in charge.
I am he who has all the power in Shiza Cinema. For those that don't know, look it up. Shiza Cinema we are. Shiza Cinema we shall always be. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, waiting for us to come back to see what other crap that we might be able to get ourselves into. I wanted to go back really quick into the chat. I know, Cardman, you were exactly 100% correct. There would not have been a need for them to grapple, but I was not going to lie. I was under the impression that when he got brought back to land that they were just going to let the spell go. So that's where my assumption went, but you are 100% correct. That had Baron not elected to drop the spell, then there would have been no grapple required. Deglin would be wrapped up and unable to move anywhere. So anyway,
Because I know he's going to run his butt back in there if I let him go.
Yeah, that's true story. All right, so I want to see if there's anything. And now you said that when last we left, Deglin was going scuba diving again. This time, staying away from the kelp, which that's one reason I don't know if I'd ever want to go out on the West Coast diving with all the kelp beds and stuff like that, because I don't know, I get weirded out in really tight spaces underwater just because I don't want to drown. So
it was actually my own fault. I shouldn't have. I let my inflation go too much, my balance, and I went too high up.
Right.
Because usually down at the base, there's plenty of room to maneuver down around the bottom.
Right.
But I let myself go up too high because I was looking for seahorses and all sorts of stuff. They got these like different fish that live in the kelp bed.
Yeah.
And it just wrapped me up in a swell, and I had to literally cut the whole stalk, not the stalk, but the stalk of that particular piece, and got myself unwrapped so I could swim away.
Gotcha.
So I'm probably the only Floridian that doesn't know how to swim.
You're in a wrong state, bro.
Because I was working all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, swimming is for tourists.
Yep. I'm a diver, so we like to go. But let's get back to it. And I think that was all the questions that was going back through the chat. That looked like most of them. So if I missed you anywhere, I do apologize, folks. So anyway, as you stand on the ledge, looking down into the kelp bed, if you will. Deglin, when you were down there, you did see little shinies kind of thrown about everywhere. So there's probably coin, at least at a minimum, down there.
Okay.
And also, as I said, there is a door up here in the far corner that leads into some areas off of this, right? But it's all walled off, so you can't see from here. So
Okay. Well, I'll just jump down where I'm at right there, and kind of just hug the wall and go around.
Okay. As you walk around the base, you discover that there is an opening that's submerged over here. Go ahead and give me a search check, please.
Dookie.
Searching around, you find a bunch of coins lying all over in the muddy muck. But it would take you a while to kind of pick it all up. But you do see that there is a lot of coin.
All right, so if we want to do that, but I don't really feel like I'm going to keep looking for anything that's like significant, though. Like,
all right, go ahead and keep moving in or around or wherever.
Can I go into this room?
Yes,
or?
yes, you can. As you go in, you see there. Oops, sorry, I don't know why. Why is it not showing it? It's just maybe it's because your vision really sucks. There's actually, like right up here, you can move up in there. I don't know why. I think it's because the light doesn't go through there. Give me a second. I'm going to make a copy of a light source so kind of everybody can see. And copy light source. Post it right here so everybody can see. There we go. As you look in, you can see that there is actually an exit door over here. But there doesn't appear. Go ahead and give me another search check. So as you search around this room, you see there's a little sort of a cage built into the floor, like a rusted, almost like looking down into the hull of a ship or the hold of a ship.
Okay.
So right here, it's in the floor. You see the remains of a dead body up here, a skeleton just sort of floating. But you see down here, almost, it's like a little cargo hold that's about 10 foot by 10 foot deep. And at the bottom, you can see what appears to be a suit of chainmail and several pieces of jewelry kind of lying around in addition to a bunch of coins.
Oh, well, I'll try to grab that if I can get through the bars.
So give me a bend bars, lift gates to lift the bars up. As you grab a hold of it and easily move it up out of the way, and you're able to jump down 10 feet to grab it.
Okay.
Now, however, you have to try to jump 10 feet to get out.
That would kind of not work so well. Let me see what I got here.
Somebody has a rope.
Nobody's down there with me.
You guys have no idea where he's at. I'll tell you what.
Locate object.
Could I use my mace to grab a hold of the ledge and pull myself over the lip?
Ronnie comes after you.
Oh, okay.
Because he has a necklace as well.
Awesome.
Should have thought of that, and I have no doubt that Ron Dog would have done that anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I grabbed everything down there and just kind of shoved it in a sack or something.
Okay. By the way, did anybody? I'm looking to see really quick. Sorry, Ronnie hasn't said anything about not being here. He said he would be about an hour late, but obviously that didn't work. So, as he sort of drops his hand down to pull you back up, with this suit of chainmail, which, despite the fact that it is caked with mud and gunk, is not rusty or anything. It appears to be in good condition, other than it's got mud and muck and whatnot stuck onto it. With the jewelry, with the armor, you find two pieces of jewelry, two very fine necklaces laden with gems. So it looks like somebody rather rich and important had worn it at one time.
Okay. Let me write this down. I don't know where that is.
Are you gonna add it to the journal?
Yeah, I was gonna, or unless you want to do it right
Yeah,
now.
you're right ahead. You're right ahead.
Yeah, Varys has been having a little issue with the site tonight, so I'd rather somebody that's not having a cluster of a time.
All right.
And for those that haven't seen, we have. Sorry. You put it in bag of holding or under treasure?
I'm putting it under treasure for now.
Gotcha.
And so it's a nice chainmail and 2 nice jewelry knives. Okay. All right.
There we are.
Oh,
and yeah, you're still putting it under April 1st. That's what was confusing me. I'm like, why are we?
Oh, I don't know how to make the new entry thing. That always.
Oh, no worries. We're good. We can do that later. Okay.
Yeah.
2 nice jewelry necklaces. Yep, that's it. And then of course there's an exit door here that you can see as well. Just a plain.
Let me check out the floating corpse right quick too. Just
okay.
To make sure.
It's not a floating corpse. It's a skeleton. Not wearing any clothes. Doesn't have anything with it. It's literally just a skeleton. That looks like it has been there for an extremely long time, and the bacteria and other such small critters have gotten to it.
What is this thing over here? This round wheel looking thing?
I don't know, just something for decoration on the map.
Oh, okay. Let's try the door.
Okay, it's a door.
Open it.
Okay, you open the door and you see it leads back into the main chamber.
Ah. All right. Check out the local area without staying out of the kelp.
Okay, so as I said, about the base of the floor, you see scattered all different places, little bits of coin here and there. So you could probably take some time to pick it all up, maybe an hour and a half or so to go around and pick it all up if you wanted.
Nah. Not worth that effort. So I'm just going to go up to this area and see if I can pull myself up or find a way out.
All right, so it's about a 10-foot reach, or 15 foot to get up there. So it's literally almost impossible to kind of pull yourselves up because you can't reach. You can see that the ledge starts right here, right? So this is 15 feet right here. This is like a foot or so. So
hang on, we'll come around and help you up.
Okay.
There's stairs over here.
Okay. So they will wait for you guys on that side as you prod your way around. Okay. Yeah. Yep, we will follow you. You're breaking up on your vocals there.
Yeah, it won't let me move or nothing.
We're out of combat, right? Okay. I'm not sure why, but I shall move you.
I'm at.
Yeah, I can't move either. I want to hug the wall.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going that way.
Zadkill, where you going, man?
Sorry.
Okay.
To the left and then to the north.
He was just going for a swim. Just taking a little swim.
I'm just gonna fill my hand with a 10-foot pole.
Okay. As you guys move your way all the way around, you find that this 10-foot wide ledge that you're walking on is the same all the way around. So the floor or the area off the ledge is a sunken room of some kind that's about 15 feet deep. But the 10-foot area around the edge of the room all seems to be only about a foot deep or so, just like the rest of the place. Are you still not able to move yourself, Varys? Just want to make sure, because I've been moving y'all.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
something going with the internet here and with Foundry.
Okay. No worries.
Forward.
No worries.
I know I'm really mad because I'm paying a bunch for this internet.
Oh
so
yeah, trust me.
I want to bitch at somebody.
Yep. All right. As you guys get over, and Burly Bear's like,
Yeah, he's probably tired of being wet.
yeah, agreed. And now,
Both of those are.
Ronnie and Deglin, you guys managed to get pulled out. You can see that there is a 5-foot wide or almost a 10-foot wide set of stairs running up for about 5 or 6 feet and then becoming a passageway leading to the north. It runs north for about 50 feet or so. Well, about 30 feet or so when the passage ends in a door. But before that, there's a door on the right just at the top of the stairs.
Okay, so that's what I see when I shine my lantern up there.
That is correct.
Those lanterns on the wall seem to be glowing.
Yes, there are small gemstones set on the end of sticks like a torch. And they're giving off, it looks like, I don't want to say gemstones, but they're like rocks covered with some kind of a lichen, and the lichen is glowing like phosphorescent lichen. And it's giving off this eerily weird greenish blue glow.
All right, well, check the stairs for trap.
Okay, go ahead and give me a trap check.
And then go up. Well,
okay.
See if
are you
work.
able to? It's like, I hate having to ask, the guy that knows as much about any of these systems is me because he uses them all, having so many problems. It makes me feel vindicated that it's not just me.
Yeah, my software engineer in me is like, I want to fix it all
I
now.
know. I'm with you. I'm like, I just want it to work. I'm the same way, dude. Yeah, so the stairs do not appear to be trapped, although they are wet and slimy.
I'll watch your step, people. And I will carefully go up the stairs.
Okay. As you carefully walk up the stairs, it becomes a little more dry as you get up out of the slime. And at the top of the stairs, as I said, you can see that the tunnel runs for about 30 feet or so before it ends in a passage, or ends in a door. Sorry. It ends in a door, and there is a door immediately on your right-hand side.
Oh, man, stop disconnecting and reconnecting me. What the hell? Yeah, so we want to try this door. The first one here in the east wall.
We got to check pretty much everything. I told him what I found down below.
I mean, everybody's quiet, so I'm trying to...
Okay.
I'll look for traps.
All right, go ahead and give me a trap check, please, sir. Yeah, you find no traps. This door is as safe as any door you've seen.
Let's see. You're afraid to open it.
Anybody want to open? Zadkill, you're right there, or Deglin, you're there if you want to open it.
I can try to open.
Okay, go ahead and open it.
I put my shield up as I'm trying to open it.
Okay.
Oh, there, I opened it.
All right. Inside, you can see there's a corridor about 10 feet wide leading straight to the east. You can see burnt out husks of torches in the sconces on the walls about every 10 or 15 feet or so. What's most unusual is that near the end of the far end of the corridor, you can see that there is what looks to be a 10-foot round cylinder. The cylinder, which is rotating counterclockwise, looks to be made of metal and is painted with dizzying patterns of black and white spirals. The interior appears to be smooth, and it has a sheen like it's got some kind of a fluid on it.
Oh, barber shop.
That looks odd.
More like crazy clown spinning circle in a funhouse type of a thing.
Yeah, that looks very odd.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Great movie.
It's all dry in here?
Yes, it is dry, although you can see the remnants of dirt and whatnot that looks to be like it might have been wet back in the day. In fact, about 2 or 3 inches up on the wall, you can see traces of what may have been a water line at one time.
I'm gonna look for traps and now.
Okay. And I am going to have to put another frickin' torch on there because I hate people not being able to see on the stream. So that should be good enough, I think. All right. So again, as you get to it, you can see that the cylinder is about 30 feet long. It's spinning slowly counterclockwise. Well, I don't want to say slowly. It's not like blazing fast like a wind turbine or anything, or a turbine going 100 miles an hour, but it's spinning relatively quickly. Inside, it has like I said, a dizzying spiral sort of a pattern. So as you look at it, it almost gives you vertigo, and you can see that the entire surface of this metal cylinder tube that's rotating is covered in a sheen with some kind of a liquid.
Do I smell any odor from it?
As you smell it, has a faint smell of like oil, like lantern oil almost. So it's very slick and smooth. So if you were to walk through it, it looks like it would be rather slippery at least.
Burn it.
What do we want to do? We also have the door going to the north as well. And I should say, Varys, by the time you get down to where the cylinder is, you can see that the hallway looks to end, and there is a door in the corner of the north wall.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we want to do? I see a door on the other side. The cylinder has like oil in it, so probably not safe to walk in. I wonder why I don't north up the rest of the tunnel.
Is it tipped in any way? Like,
doesn't look like it. It looks horizontal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just spinning. I mean,
is it spinning?
Yes, it's spinning counterclockwise. Spinning counterclockwise rather quickly, not super fast, but quickly enough. And which makes you, as you look through it, the patterns that it's got painted on the inside almost give you this kind of vertigo feeling.
Yeah, I don't think that's obviously some kind of trap or temptation.
That Vorpal sword on the other side of the door, though, is pretty tempting.
Can't push everybody out of the way.
Do I hear the sound of a holy avenger?
No. Sorry, Varys. I didn't catch what you said, sir.
Oh, okay, if we find Black Razor, I'm taking that, maybe.
I was looking for the... do I hear the sound of a holy avenger?
No, you do not.
It may care if I light it?
No, go ahead.
I'll take out my flint and steel, light a torch.
Okay.
and light like the oil and then step back
All right, you
with the
toss.
torch.
Oh, with the torch. Okay, you
Yeah, I
take
just
your
want to like.
take your torch and you light up the interior, and the whole thing suddenly flashes into flame as you watch the oil as the thing spins and the oil drips on top of the rest. You see like little sparks of flame dancing back and forth from the dripping oil that's catching fire. As this thing burns, suddenly this blackish smoke begins to pour from it as the oil and the vapor has nowhere to go, as it begins to sort of fill up the hallway with this black smoke as the oil begins to burn off.
Oh, jeez.
Just going to wait for it.
Yeah, can you see to the end past this tunnel?
Already said. Yes, he does.
So what does he see? I didn't hear.
Yeah, that's what I said. And he even came back and said he sees a door at the end of the hall through the tunnel.
Why
and the door is
keep
closed.
repeating things and no one says anything.
Yeah.
It was like it was dead for a second there. I couldn't hear anything.
Well, no, he said it before. He just said earlier, he says that he saw through it. He could see that the hallway ends, but there is a door down here. And then nobody said anything. So he says, does anybody mind if I light the oil? So as you stand there, the hallway is now beginning to fill with this sort of blackened smoke as the oil begins to burn off. It's been a couple of minutes now, and it's still continuing to burn as it begins to fill the hallway with smoke.
I'm gonna put up my torch.
Okay.
Darren holds his sleeve up against his mouth and tries to
I'm
breathe.
gonna win a cloth and wrap it around my face.
Okay.
And just stand back and let it air out.
Okay. It takes about 15 or 20 minutes before the burning of the oil on the inside begins to fade. By then, the entire hallway is now filled with this thick, sort of blackish smoke. And I need Deglin to give me a constitution check, please, as he is standing right in the middle of the passage that's completely filled with smoke.
Necklace of adaptation.
I forgot. Never mind. I keep forgetting. You are correct. As you're like wondering why everybody's worried, you're just standing in this thick black smoke looking.
Well,
however, your eyes are stinging like a mother trucker as this blackened soot smoke is settling in on your eyes and whatnot, making your eyes water and blink, and you almost can't hardly see 2 feet around you. It's how thick it is.
Well, that may have not been a great idea, but at least now we're not burning inside of it.
True story.
Can I tell if it still spinning, even though it's on fire?
Yes, it's still spinning, and the fire has actually died down. You can see there's like a little bit of, flame here and there that sort of catches, and then it burns away. Like some of the oil may have been not quite completely burned, and then, but you can see that the entire interior of the thing, whatever the paint was, is all now blistered and peeled and popped and cracked. So it's not quite as much vertigo, but you could see it's a glowing hot as well.
Oh. So we need to cool it down. I wonder, can I? Oh, that's a good idea.
Or let it spin for a while and then go check something else out and come back, or whatever.
Yeah, we can do that.
So whatever you guys want to do.
Or you can throw water on it and make most of steam.
I was gonna, that would clear out the smog too. So.
Just the wind or something.
Yeah, I can do cloud burst.
Oh yeah, okay.
Use that.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Use whatever spells you guys got, man. Use them up. Let's go.
Well, hold on. Let me look at create. I can create water too. So let me just see how much water that creates instead of using cloud.
Like a few gallons.
Yeah, it'll do. I think the minimum was 27 gallons or something like that. Right. I gotta look it up again.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Create water. It affects up to 27 cubic feet. 4 gallons of water are generated for every level, so 4 times 9 is
36 gallons.
36 gallons. Would
Yep.
that be enough?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. You can try. While it's spinning, it's going to be rat-a-tat popping all over the place as you.
Yeah, I can cast it from 10 feet away.
Okay.
So I'll do that. I'll try the low level
right.
spell first.
Go ahead and cast.
Him up. Come on, open up. Spells. Create water. Cast.
You cast the water into the tube just like expected. Suddenly, this thing just explodes in a shower of steam as the water immediately flashes into vapor, sending it careening back your way, splattering you with scalding bits of droplets of water and shooting back down through the tube. It takes maybe 5 minutes or so before the quote unquote popping sounds to kind of go away, and now the chamber is filled with mostly sort of steam with the mix of smoke as it sort of the soot mixes with the steam coming out to form acid rain that drips down on you, and now you're covered completely in acid. Getting 2d4 damage every round, and it's not just kidding, but you do have plenty of water and soot just sort of raining down onto the floor, making the floor a slimy mess. But now you can see the tube continues to rotate, but it does not look like there's any oil, and it looks like it's been burnt and scalded. So again, the paint on the inside has been relatively ruined, or the paint effect, I should say, is relatively ruined. But the tube itself is still metal, and it's still rotating.
Is it still extremely hot, or?
No, it looks like it's not glowing hot anymore. It's just metal that looks like it has been cooled off. Right.
Okay.
So you can see steam coming off of the metal itself. So it's probably still warm, but doesn't look like it's scalding hot like it was red hot previously.
Okay. So I go back and tell the guys, I think it's safe to go through now if we want to do that.
Whatever y'all want to do.
All right. You might want to hit on down?
Let's do it.
All right. As you get to the tube, once again, as I said, it's still rotating relatively quickly.
See if I can time it.
Okay. Time it as in... What do you mean time it?
So that he can run into it and come out the other end without getting flipped around too many times.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out the pattern.
Yeah, there's no real pattern. It's just like rotating.
Is there any gear works or anything around it that we might be able to jam up or something?
It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's some sort of a magical construct of some kind that is just...
yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm the most dexterous one here, so I will give it a try.
All right. Go ahead and start moving through.
Maybe
I
there's
need you
something
to...
on the other side.
Please give me a dexterity check as you move through.
I can do that.
All right. As you begin to move through, your nimble feet, your agileness, your years of training of scaling walls and parkour enable you to easily maneuver your way through this spinning tube, and shortly thereafter you find yourself deposited right at the end, right about here is where you are deposited.
I should have had to take a rope with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That would have been a good idea.
How long was this tunnel for?
30 feet long.
30 feet.
Yep.
We couldn't throw a. Well, I don't know. Could
you
we?
can
It
shoot an
runs
arrow, like, through it.
Yeah, from right here to right here.
So, tie a rope to an arrow and just shoot it through.
I don't have a bow, but yeah. Anybody have a bow?
I think Ronnie does. Let me. Oops, sorry, Reese.
I mean, Ronnie can probably just turn into a spider and walk along the wall.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but he wants a. I thought he had a short bow or a crossbow, but he does not.
He's a druid.
Well, I know. Yeah, but
it's fine.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
So all we have to do is walk across the spinning tube.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no failure test.
Yep.
If you do fail,
give it a try.
you're gonna tumble dry.
Darren will give it a try.
Take a rope with you this time.
Okay, you'll take a rope with him.
Have some roller skates, and then you'll be fine.
Try to win.
Disco music.
All right.
He'll slowly make his way. He'll slowly make his way on the side that's descending to the spinning.
All right. So go ahead and move your way through. If you want to move your way through, I need a dexterity check, please.
I'm even afraid to think about it.
Well, I figured with the rope, you could hang on and just kind of shuffle your feet as the thing's spinning.
I'm dancing.
You're dancing.
All right. As Baron begins to move his way, suddenly from the far wall, from a previously unnoticed splotch of paint, there is actually a small hole. A crossbow bolt comes flying, whizzing right past his ear, right before he gets out of the tube.
Holy shit.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's game. Dun da da! With Baron.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go sign off early because I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow.
No worries, man. Appreciate you able to hang out with us until we did.
Thank you guys for everything. I've had a blast.
All right, boss. We'll see you next time.
Night.
All right.
Oh man.
Good night.
Yeah. Night.
All right. Man, everybody's just leaving. Dink, dink, dink. Gone.
Gone.
Not even hanging around for like a second. Let's go. We're out of here. I guess I'm the only one that's like old that doesn't matter staying up late because I get up at like 7:30 every morning anyway. So it's like, but I'm still up till sometimes 1, 2 at night. So
I go to bed at midnight and wake up at 4:30.
There you go, man, because you're a man. You're a man's man. But
right.
Anyway, I do appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. And I'm, again, 110% sorry about all these issues. Some of it wasn't us. Some of it was obviously, I know Lando was having an issue with his internet, much less anything else. So I want, before those guys all have to officially bounce off, we're going to figure out who we want to go and raid. So give me just a second here so I can pull up the raid stuff to see who's out there. I think we're going to go with Fabled 42.
Okay.
We followed them last time. Yep, and they are still there. So let me get my raid hat on. We're going to raid. Make sure it comes up. I know Darling had like 500 people at her stream or whatever it was. Now she's got
68.
She's got 70 something now, according to me, but that's fine. But we're going to bounce over to, like I said, Fabled 42. If you guys haven't given them a follow, please do. These guys have a bunch of different games that go on at different times during the month and stuff like that, and they're really a great cast of characters. So we're going to bounce over to them. We will be streaming this coming Friday. I appreciate it if you guys could. Oh, great. Break time. So we're going to give it a second for it to come by or get done. We got about a minute, so I got to get my WTF. What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
So as soon as we come off it, then we'll go ahead and we'll hop over to those guys. But
I keep getting this weird thing on chat. It says welcome to chat room, welcome to chat room.
Yeah, exactly. So what's happening is something's happening where you're disconnecting and going back in, right? So I don't know either. So it's like I saw mine, but I just came, like I wasn't on the stream. I wasn't out on the stream itself. I was watching it through OBS, so I could see most of the same stuff. But for whatever reason, couldn't. Well, I can't say couldn't, but a lot of times when I'm watching the stream, it just locks up and freezes. So rather than mess with anything, I just don't even bother. But we got 10 seconds left.
Well, at least you're not getting messages from a head of lettuce.
Okay, I don't get it, but yeah. Anyway.
You super freak.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're back again. Like I was saying, I really apologize for all the issues we had tonight. We do stream again next Monday. We also have our 5th edition game is coming up this Friday. I encourage you, same channel, same time, 7:30 to 11-ish. That one is a Greyhawk game. They're currently in the Lost Caverns of Chachkant. They're like right there. They're like this close. They're the last room that they got to get into before they get wiped out. So come check them out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Also, as I said, don't forget, here in the near future, we're looking at getting another 5th edition game going. This one I'm converting my face-to-face game that's normally due every Thursday at my house. Going to move it to online. I'm hoping to get that kicked off sometime in May-ish. If not early May, then later May. It all depends when everybody's settled in their new domiciles. Everybody's moving to different locales, so we can't keep the face-to-face going, but they want to keep the game going. So the only other way was to go online, so I set up another game here, so hopefully. But anyway, we are going to bounce over to Fable 42. If you guys haven't followed them, I encourage you to do so. Great cast of characters, a lot of good stuff going on. They have different streams. I don't think it's the same game. They've got like different casts of characters that they do different streams throughout the month and stuff. So really a great crowd. So I encourage you to go check them out. But just remember, as I always say, in a world you can be anything you want. All we ask is that you be kind. We will see you next time.
See ya.
Peace outside. Do you really always say that?
And of course, it never brings me over, man. What the hell? This is like really kills me. It's like I try to get over to the stream and then I can't ever hear what they're saying because I never get brought to the stream. And I don't know why that is. So let's go. Okay, there they are.
Your computer has the Charlie Brown syndrome.
Probably what it is.
We are celebrating our 50th game, the golden anniversary. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, and then speaking of, the next player is going to be the Winged Demon. The Winged Demon is on ice, but he has wings.
Oh,
so
Lord
he's gonna
Gazumba
beat the
rated.
months, and he's going to hover into the air.
Came over.
And then he's going to...
Nice.
Actually, I don't think he's going to do too much.
Nice. Was he already here? He come with us.
He was before I got here, apparently.
He's just going to float there.
Yeah, it looks like
kind of hold the ground. He
looks to
has
me like he came in
action,
right after
so
we raided. So it looks like he came with our raid. So he must have been in our channel, maybe.
Maybe. I didn't see him saying anything.
No, I didn't either. But he never does. I mean, he does sometimes.